Hello! Let's see if this is working. Yes, this is working. Yay! Hi, guys. Let's see. I'm using the headset this time. Oh. Nah. I don't think there's gonna be any chaos. It's just gonna be some cringe. I had a co-host, but unfortunately I had to cancel on Tuesday because I got busy, so I think I lost my co-host. Which kind of sucks. But anyway, how are you guys doing? Let's see. Hello, Ariana, Bourg Productions, Fading Dark, The Minutemen. There's someone else in here. Oh, Gundog69. Did I miss anybody? Nope, not so far. But yeah, so Memory Lane. I got this idea from watching the Kumite. I know this is not going over any drama or any stupid shit that may be going on. I don't care. But it was a particular episode, and it had to do with something called the CC, other commentary community, and it was all thanks to an individual who decided to up and con some of the bigger YouTubers out of money, Hyrule Bard. So I was sitting there watching the Kumite, and I was laughing because they're going over some of the CC shit. And for those of you who are not familiar with the CC, if you guys know who Leafy, Pyrocynical, I don't want to say Keemstar, there's another one I'm thinking of, but if you think about those people and then you go lower, you'll have the right idea. Pretty much this group likes to argue about Pokemon, DeviantArt stuff, commentate on teenagers and whatnot. It's pretty much, and I'm not trying to be mean, because I came from this community, but it's almost like a very, very autistic version of the anti-SJW community, except for with cringe and not well thought out arguments, and they argue over dumb shit. It's pretty much a starter group or whatnot. So, and I came from this group, so I thought after watching the Kumite on Hyrule Bard and watching them play videos from people like Youngblood Fantasy 91, I thought it'd be fun to kind of go over my origins, and I was digging through some of the files on my computer. I still have some of the old stuff from my old channels, which is kind of cringy, so but anyway, to start off, the Chambers of My Heart is my third channel. Well, technically third, fourth. I had a community channel I tried to start as a backup because YouTube was going around and purging everybody and getting rid of the inactive accounts or whatnot. So I had a backup community channel, but wasn't really using it, and so I torched it. It's gone. But prior to the Chambers of My Heart, I had Hidden Chambers, which was the whole start of the theme of this channel, and then I had one called Korshaw. The name with the avatar doesn't make sense, but we'll get to that. Let's see. I'm not here to spill blood, Faye. I'm sorry, there is no blood to be shed. Let's see. Bourg, the commentary community, what memories, even in 2018, I still have heat with them. Yeah, I've been hearing about, some of the stuff going on with you. Well, I guess everybody kind of, like, poking at you or whatnot. Hold on. Sorry, it's the beginning of the season, so my allergies are really, messing with me. But yeah, no, the CC, I've talked about it prior on my channel, and I've had a lot of issues. And no, this is not to rehash old shit. This is not what this is about. But there's a lot of problems with that group. Number one being they don't know what different opinions are. Just from my experience of them, things could have changed. Don't know. They argue over stupid shit. Very, very stupid shit. I remember when I first started to discover the anti-SJW community and learning about all the various topics of feminism and Islam and the ramifications of those things, and then coming back over to the CC, it's just like, why don't you guys talk about these things? Why are you arguing about someone's Pokemon list or characterless. Who cares? So that caused even more conflict, but sorry, I have a cup of cider with me. It is yummy. Faye, it's Halloween. Now's the perfect time for blood. I don't have any bloodshed, Faye. I'm sorry. I could sit here and shit on my old community, but that's not going to do us any favors. So, I'm sorry, this is not the Kumite. But anyway, like I was saying, so they'd argue over dumb shit. There was actually some serious issues. You shut up. My husband's sitting here shaking his head over at me. No one asked for your opinion. Huh? No. You be quiet. I thought you had your headphones on. Whatever. Oh, you go back to your game, asshole. Anyway, so there was a lot of issues. There was actually some serious issues that broke out, and like I said, I went through 2 to 3 different channels. I didn't quite fit in. When I first came onto YouTube, I was really, really bad, and I actually found a video. I have the actual video file. And so I'm going to show a little bit of it. I think it's like 15 minutes long, but my audio was bad. My art style was nowhere near as it is now. So, and I actually have the scanned in files of my very first avatar, if you will, or cartoon version of me. I still have those on my computer, shockingly enough, so you'll get to see those. But yeah, I really didn't know how to do YouTube too well. I was really, really cringy at best. Let me just respond to the chat. Ariana, just shit on everyone. I don't watch the Kumite. Shit on me. I suck. Flashback time. Here we go. Yeah, pretty much. So, like, this is really old video. You shut up. No one was asking you anything. My husband's sitting here judging me, man. It's not cool, guys. Okay. So, let me bring up the video here. Freaking punk. You're a punk. Yep. Whatever. Oh no, I think I lost it. Where's the file? Probably gonna have to go to the link. I know I downloaded the stupid thing. I know I can't find it. It's gonna make me angry. Yep, I'm angry. Where is it at? Oh, nope, here we go. Okay. Haha, found it. Hi, that's all. Hello. Judge her until she starts expressing herself. Oh my god, this is not the Kumite, you guys. I'm not gonna shit on anybody. I mean, I'll probably vent a little bit, but that's about it. Okay, let me get this on screen. Mitten, where are you hovering around me? Okay, so I'm gonna flip over to this. Boink. Fireside chat, window capture. Haha. Ta-da. It is beautiful. Graphics are so much fun. Now why this is so damn small, I will never know. There you go. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so we have that. I'm gonna have that popped out. Okay, so pretty much... Oh, I need my desktop audio. There we go. Hopefully you guys can hear that. But so pretty much like I said, I was pretty bad when I came to YouTube. I didn't really know what I was doing. I'd watched a few videos and thought I had gotten the idea. of things, and I didn't. It was horrible. But anyway, let's respond to the chat. Fine, we'll start our own stream and shitting in golden showers. Well, fine. Go do that. Do it, do it, do it. Don't encourage her. You encourage Faye into bad habits. She's already messed up as it is. There you go, Faye. I shot on you a little bit. Okay. Hi, Meaton. So, let me see. The audio might be shit. Oh, God. My ears! Okay, so for those of you, sorry, I got a cat jumping on me, who have been around my channel long enough know that I tend to ramble. And if I don't have a script, if I don't have an idea of what I'm trying to talk about, I will ramble until I'm blue in the face. I've hopefully gotten better at this. I don't know if you heard him. He's shit-talking me again. But anyway, so I've hopefully gotten better at it, of not rambling and boring people to death. But yeah, like I said, I was bad, so. Oh, this is 21 minutes. We're not going to watch all of this, but this will give you the idea. Korshaw was the name of my first channel, and Hobbs was the only one to really pronounce it properly, so everybody else kept calling it Cornshaw or whatever. Oh, let me respond to the chat. Think I'm messed up. Mark and I are expecting triplets. Imagine how they're going to be. Holy crap, you are pregnant with triplets? What the shit? Oh, congrats, and oh my god. That's nuts. Honey Drop, the unicorn. What would be your most epic Halloween costume? Honestly, it would depend on how much material and money I had. Because so far, the most sophisticated costume I've made is that red dress that I was wearing 2 live streams ago. Bourg Productions, oh man, Youngblood Fantasy 91, what happened to him? He used to be a good back in the day, then like always, his ego got in his head at least. Real life humbled up. Hops had some stuff happen, and I honestly, I'm not entirely sure. But like I said, we're not here to start shit. I just want to show you how bad things were. This is all this is for. The exact video he's referring to is for anyone who has been around YouTube ever since 2008, 2009. There's a particular individual on here, or used to be on here, called the Archfiend. He was a big shit talker. He commentated on a lot of stuff. He was what you would call maybe one of your first political commentators. He would express his views on a lot of stuff. I think him and Undertaker Freak 1127 are now just doing nothing but football, if I'm not mistaken. He's really old, though. He's been around, I think, possibly longer than Cult of Dusty. He was in that same group. So, but yeah, this is my first avatar or whatnot, where I would hand draw stuff and scan them into the computer, and the art style wasn't too bad. I was going for more of a look of Wind Waker, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, so. But anyway, let's continue. And see, that was another thing about this community that they like to argue with. And like I said, there's a lot of dumb shit they would argue about. And they're, from what I consider, a starter group. I started there, I left there. I can't really see myself ever going back there, considering the material I have on my channel now, and just the stuff I've been involved with. But they would argue a lot about avatars, and there was a big thing about Sonic Recolors for a while, about people using their avatars, or rather, as this community is more commonly known, is there's very few who have custom avatars, pics of anime characters. Multiple screenshots to make it look like the character's quote-unquote moving. Or cartoon characters that were already established. I don't want you in my lap. I got my little fuzzy kitten. Just keeps hopping up in my lap, driving me nuts. But anyway, yeah, I don't remember what the video's on. I assumed it was the Archfiend, but I guess it had something to do with my avatar. Let me respond to the chat here, because like I said, I don't want to watch all of it. It's 21 minutes. Bourg Productions, the Archfiend, another legend. He has been retired since 2016. Oh, okay, I did not know that. I haven't watched him since, oh my god, 2010, 2011. Occasionally he'll talk about football, but he retired. He was a ranting pioneer. I miss him. Yeah, no, he did rant a lot about a multitude of stuff. He would also make up these funny little stories, and I thought one of these little stories were real, and so I did a video on it. People were like, dude, it's a joke. Chill out. Honey Drop the Unicorn. It's cute. Yeah, like I said, this is actually a book character of mine. I've had the story idea ever since my freshman year in high school, and I've never finished a story because of constant changes and just because of life and things like that. So I don't know if I'm ever going to finish the story, and there's a reason why the character looks like me. It's not an OC of anything, or OC of any show or fan-made character. It's just, it's my character, to express myself the way that I do in my chambers. But like I said, that's a whole different story for another time. What is the best way to draw a girl with really creepy eyes? Honestly, it depends on the type of look you want. Honey Drop, I would recommend reference pictures, because if you want glowing, if you want them to look bloodshot, if you want the kind of like possessed look, or if you want the dead look, I mean, like I said, I would look around at reference pictures, and see what you like from there. And then if you work in things like Photoshop or even coloring pencils, having those reference photos on screen and doing it like that. There's multiple times where I have to use reference photos because I'll get stuck on something and I'll have to go teach myself how to draw it as I go. Fading dark. Look in the mirror and take a picture. Trace that. Well, see, tracing, you can trace all you want, but it really, I don't know, really doesn't teach you anything in my opinion. So, but anyway, give me one sec here. Quit hopping up in my lap. But yeah, as you can also tell, the audio is really bad. I was running off of Windows XP at the time, a really old operating system, and there's a default recording program Windows comes with. It's like Sound Recorder or something, and I was using that. And I didn't have Audacity. I didn't know what any of this shit was. I know OBS and Discord, those are all fairly new, so I was still getting a handle on YouTube, and I did not do a real good job of it. What do you want? Let me show you what I'm freaking dealing with, because my cat's being an ass. Do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi to the people? Is that what we're doing? You want to say hi? No, you can stay out of my cider. Look. Want to say hi? Want to say hi? Because you keep popping up here and you drive your mama crazy. Hold on. He almost took my headphones and computer with him. Anyway, sorry about that. He keeps hopping up on my lap. Stop it! So, hold on. Mitten, stop coming up here. I love you. I petted you. Stop jumping around my stuff. You're gonna knock over my cider and I'm gonna be mad. Anyway, but yeah, like I said, the audio quality sucked, and let me skip ahead a little bit because I don't want to sit here and watch this the entire freaking time. You can hear like the fuzz and the other shit. But yeah, because of my autism, and I've talked about this on my channel, I'm high functioning autistic or whatever, and I've thankfully over the years grown more and more normal, or socially normal if it were. So I'm not as bad. Oh, you're gonna drive me nuts. As I was back then. So. It's not playing, there, Honey Drop, so I have it paused. I'm skipping around, but you should be able to hear it now. Okay, so that was the thing too, is when I first actually tried to jump into this community, you guys are able to hear the audio, right? The desktop audio is up, correct? Hold on, I'm gonna kill it real quick. I'm actually gonna go back to the feed. Oh, has it not? Okay. But anyway, yeah, like I said, I tried to jump into this community, and I tried to do so, like, after watching a couple videos here and there. The people that I actually came across when I first started watching this community, so to speak, was someone named Rashitsu Rises. You had someone called Darkstar. There was a lot of people commenting on this person called Darkstar, and very monotone individual. Still don't know who the guy was. Rashitsu, Supersonic 407, a little bit of Youngblood. TOG, not so much. I didn't discover him till a little bit later. But yeah, so I had literally binge watched the entire, you could call it, bandwagon on Darkstar and a few others, and thought I gotten the idea. Not so much. It's not playing! It's paused! I can't hear it. That's because it's paused, you guys. I have it paused. Okay. Okay, so pretty much, and this is a big thing, and hopefully I've gotten better of it. A lot of people used to tell me that I was monotone, that anytime I talked, whether it be through audio, what have you, that there was no fluctuation to the tone of my voice, you couldn't tell what emotion I was expressing, just nothing. And this is when I tried to do my poetry readings, and hopefully I've gotten better with those, but yes, I naturally do have a monotone voice. There isn't many octaves, there isn't many crescendos, decrescendos, there's not many levels to it. But as I've learned to express myself better over the years, that hopefully it's come out better in my tone. And I know I've worked on pronouncing specific words and things like that. But yes, this was very much a aggravation of many, that my voice was just one note. There was no fluctuation. You shut up. I want to hear it from you. Sorry. My husband just sitting here like laughing at me. He's being mean to me, guys. Shut up. You know, I do nice things for you, brat. Uh-huh. Whatever. Oh, now you got the fucking chip bag going. What the hell's wrong with you? Let's see. Bourg, a legend that did a lot in the realms of the internet, sprite animation. Yes, Danny was very much known for her sprite animation. Yeah, she would, I believe, work with sprites from like Gaia Online and things like that, and then she was even doing a narration of a few comics, if I remember correctly. So, I liked her narrating. She went with a gaming group, I believe, called the Spiffy Needle Geeks. I don't know if she's still active on Twitter, but I do know that when I first started to watch her stuff, her original channel got taken out for whatever reason, and she made a second one, so that much I do remember of her. That's because it's paused. I can listen through the feed and hear it. But right now it's paused. It's not playing, Faye. Leave my napkin alone. Sorry, my cat is driving me nuts. It's got a freaking fetish for napkins. Okay. And looking back on it too, that is sound advice or whatnot, is the way that you express your tone, especially when reading something or reacting to something. If you just sit there monotone, you're gonna bore your audience. And I've known I still do it from time to time, but yeah, like I said, as you can see, it was pretty freaking bad. Why are you shut up? Quit judging me with your eyes. You're distracting. Sorry, my husband is usually out of the house when I stream. Hurry up with the chip bag. Oh, I hate you so much right now. Ah, it's so irritating. You're such a troll. There was a dumb meme going around. I forgot what the crap it was. It was some meme and everybody responded to it, and I did hammers. It didn't turn out well. Telling someone to click off is like the worst advice you can give your viewers, because it means they're not going to come back and they're going to tell others to not watch you, like, at all. So don't tell them that. And I thought it was good advice at the time, because it's like, if you're going to complain, why the hell are you here? Go away. But yeah, don't tell people that. They won't come back. Yeah, no, that's bad. Don't do that. Let's see. Oh, Bourg Productions yelled at any of the newest generation lately. Are you guys gonna, like, cat fight in my chat? Is that what this is gonna be about? Oh! Dark Scythe! Hey! Oh! Okay, cool. Get in! Oh, cool. Yes, my host appeared. Get in the hallway. Yay! My host is here. Well, sort of. Dark Scythe, if you were watching the feed, get in the hallway in the Discord room. It is underneath Fireside chat. Yay! Cool, I thought I lost him. Okay, awesome. Hold on, Dark Scythe, I'm connecting. Woohoo! Quit judging me with your eyes. Okay. Let me throw you in there. Ah! I said put him in there. Okay. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. No, I didn't, and also let me apologize to you. I did not mean to, I'm sorry, I canceled on Tuesday. I actually went to go pick up my husband from training, and we didn't get back until after 9. So, I had to go 2 to 3 hours out of town. So... Okay, well that works out well for both of us. Yay! Okay, so... And for those of you who can see who's... Oh, go ahead. Oh no, you're fine. I thought I lost you for the night. I'm going, well, I'm doing this by myself. So there we go. Well, like, I've done a couple by myself and managed to get a few people in, but because it was a CC and the CC came up on the Kumite, I'm like, let's go down memory lane. Let's live in cringe together for a few minutes. Oh my god. So, go ahead. Oh my, yeah, the actual, we had a Skype call, but no, because me and you talked about that, how I got pretty much jumped in that call and had a bunch of, like, pubescent boys, like, I'm going, yeah, I'm fucking done, I'm out, this is dumb. Oh my god, but I was a little bit more hostile. I was going through some stuff over the past few years, so like I wasn't like the nicest person to be around, and that did not help. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, how long have you been watching the feed, by the way? No. But so pretty much what this is, I'll give you a little recap here so you don't have to go back through the feed. So talking about my origins on YouTube and particularly the CC. So the first channel I had was Korshaw, and YouTube, I sucked at it. Still kind of suck at it, but not as much. So, this is, you be quiet. I got my husband in the room, so if I suddenly start talking to someone, it won't be you. But, no, so this is, I had one of the first videos that were done on me, so I'm showing them the avatar, how bad the audio was, and how bad my rambling is. So, oh my god, memories. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Okay. Well, I have the desktop audio up. Why can't... Hold on, I'm gonna... Can you guys... Because the video can be heard. The video's not playing now right now, guys. It's paused. The video can be heard. Let me do something real quick. I'm gonna kill the desktop audio and I'm gonna go back and listen to the feed, so... Huh. Okay, yeah, you're real low on the feed. Sorry, guys. I guess my audios are kind of janked up. Darkseth, go ahead and say something now. Are you there, Darkseth?
Oh yeah, I'm here. Can anyone hear me?
Can you guys hear him? No, I want you guys to tell me. I have a chat. I want you guys to tell me if you can't hear people, because this is gonna make this conversation very weird if only one person is heard. Can you guys hear him now?
Right.
Hello.
I remember one time I went an entire stream where nobody could hear the person I was streaming with the entire time, and no one ever mentioned it, and I was like, oh, that's awkward.
They're saying that they can barely hear you. How? Let me turn up user volume. Okay, go ahead, start talking, Dark, so I'm gonna try to turn you up just a bit here.
Yeah, maybe it's, I was saying, are you using OBS, I assume?
Yeah, I'm using OBS.
To stream?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm using the call.
It's either an issue with Discord or but since you can hear me just fine, I'm assuming on your end, that's probably something wrong with OBS.
Okay, that is so weird because I'm picking up the desktop audio. Oh, hold on, I wonder, properties. Speakers high definition. Okay, try to say something now. Because I wonder if it's...
Oh, okay.
Can you guys hear him now?
Yeah, I might have been on the wrong speaker. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, my bad. I had it set to high definition, so... My bad. I'm tired. It has been a busy few days, so this was kind of last minute. I didn't... Anyway, let's move on. So, yay, we got people. People are alive.
Okay.
We're alive.
Alright, cool. This is awkward that, Bourg's watching me. He doesn't like me, apparently, but that's okay. I still love him.
Apparently you and Jar don't like each other either, so...
Oh, yeah, that's just pro wrestling. Don't worry about that. It's just, like pro wrestling. Just a little feud, that's all. No hard feelings.
But yeah, if you just want to turn on the...
Well, no hard feelings from me. Oh, what?
Yeah. But yeah, like the video, I don't know if you're actually watching the feed. I don't know how you're going to watch the feed without the echo effect. But yeah, we're just going through the first video. Not all of it, obviously. I don't want to watch all of it. But yeah, so before we continue on, what is your take on the CC? Because I know that me and you have bumped heads. You have bumped heads with pretty much everybody. So...
Yeah, it's kind of just me against the world in that area. So I feel like, it's not really as much about the Neo CC anymore, because the Neo CC, I mean, it's dying, okay? Like, it's a dying community. However, the rising community, which me and Professor Cartoons have talked about, is the new wave CC. So basically, your Staxolotls, your Just a Robots, your Ponder Sprockets, people like them. Those are the people that are rising to the top, and the Neo CC is kind of going out like the dinosaur, I've noticed. But I mean, that's just from my observations. I haven't. I'll admit I don't pay attention as much as I did back in the days of the alt CC, but that's just from my perspective, I suppose.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to ask your opinion. I really don't know what the hell's going on in that corner of the internet anymore. But yeah, I don't know how
Right.
much it's changed. I don't know who's died, who's left. I don't know.
Right, right, yeah. I mean, a lot of people you know, a lot of people left the Neo CC, and a lot of people in the Neo CC just straight up left the internet. I mean, I know that well, Ski Hound was technically in the alt CC, I guess, but you know, he left the internet for some reason.
Wait, is he like
But
officially gone?
yeah, I don't know what happened to him. He just deleted his channel and he was just gone. I don't know.
I this is whispers of the wind, because I hear things everywhere a
uh,
while. Is that him and Ryan Rhino Mills broke up or what? Because they were dating for a
hmm
while. So I don't know. I didn't know he left.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he kind of just deleted his channel and disappeared off the face of the earth. I don't. It was a really strange occurrence, actually.
Something tells me it probably had to do with the breakup. I don't know. That's speculation, but yeah. From what
No, yeah, I think I think you're definitely onto something.
well, from what I hear, and like I said, this is not to start shit. This is just to reminisce and things like that. But from what I understand of what happened
Of
with
course.
Ryan Rhino Mills is that he went full SJW, and I've seen snippets of streams where they're talking about uh, police violence against people of color or black people or what have you, and he listed off several people that have been quote unquote executed by the cops, and just like those cases, you have to judge them individually. But anyway, not only did he private his account, but I guess he started dating another girl and tried to claim the gay title. I don't know. Like I said, whispers in the wind. I do know that he had dated someone prior to Ski Hound, and that was, if I can pronounce her freaking name, Amazadenga fan. I'm sorry, that was a horrible pronunciation. But it's one of the chicks that has an anime
Hmm.
avatar, starts with an A and E. I don't know. My bumpings with Ryan were not very good because pretty much to me he was just, and I'm not, forgive the way that I word this. This is just, it's the age difference, but to me he was the little shit of the community that I had to deal with while I was dealing with another little shit at my job. So we did not get along, and it's just, yeah, I don't know how he is now, but I'm still blocked on
Yeah.
YouTube or
Well,
blocked on Twitter.
well, I do know that Ryan, you know, I really respected him for his video that he did talking about me, where he was like, "Hey guys, you know, let's hear Dark Scythe out, just and let's not dismiss him just because he's edgy and don't assume, you know." And in his commentary chronicles video was good, yada yada yada. He made a complete 180 on that within months, and it was like ridiculous. And it was really just to save his own ass, really, so that the Neo CC didn't ostracize him for it, which is pretty pathetic, at least in my opinion. But
Yeah,
other than that, I don't know
yeah.
much. I don't know much.
I do. That was the problem with the CC2. That was like one of my biggest issues. Yeah, I wasn't the nicest person to be around because I had a multitude of changes happen. Because I came into the CC 2011, 2010, and
Mm.
then I stayed in there until 2013-ish, 2014 maybe. And during that span, I had moved out of my parents' home, went to trade school, met my husband, got married, got my driver's license, so I had a span of that happen, plus a bunch of personal issues, so I was, like I said, not the best person to be around during all
Yeah.
that. But yeah, no, that was something I did notice about the CC, is when one person got ostracized and everybody jumped on it, if you jumped to that person's defense for whatever reason, you hit the dirt, and it just, there was no talking, there was just
Oh
jumping.
yes.
And it was
Oh
so
yes.
fucking
Oh yes.
bad.
And like remember, I don't know if you remember this, but you remember that Joshua kid that everyone was making commentaries on?
Joshua
Like
Culverhouse,
just shit
yeah.
like that. Yeah, I never understood shit like that. Like, dude, stop beating a dead horse.
Well, he was an easy bandwagon. Now, for me, I became a bandwagon myself with this. But the difference between me and Joshua Culverhouse,
Right. I
yeah,
remember.
yeah. The difference between me
Yeah,
and
the
Judge,
bop video.
dude, that not. I will
That was what, like 2 hours long?
over an
Like,
hour.
oh my god.
It was like an hour and a half.
Why?
They did it on
That's
an
so
eight.
unnecessary.
It was on an 8-month-old video. 8-month-old video. And you had a couple people running their mouth about the fluke dog situation, no less, which none of them were there for. Outside of Hobbs, which didn't come in to the situation till after the flames had died out. So it's just like, and that's what kind of like baffled me. It's like, okay, you did an over an hour video on an 8-month video that I had since long deleted off of my channel and said, well, this was shit. Started this entire shitstorm up again. And then when I started to fight back, like I said, I didn't do it the best way. The proper way I had a lot of anger issues because of what was going on with my family at the time. So, but I started to get really fucking
Yeah,
mean
that's fair.
because I had fucking had it with people. So they went and they dug up TOG
I mean,
Professor. Go ahead. Go ahead.
oh no, I was just gonna say, like I would have been mean too, so I would have been a complete dick about it.
Yeah, but so pretty much the point is the difference between me and Colby House is I knew how to fight back, and I pretty much got left alone. Like people
Right.
started to back away from me, and even Africa's like TOG spurred at me in his video, where he even admitted to starting the shit, and then started to like shit all over me in his video. I'm going, what? And then so I sent him a letter, and this is not if this is a rumor passing around. I went, if you know what Encyclopedia Dramatica is, right? It's records of people's deaths.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I had when I used to look up stuff on the CC when I was more active, and I came across TOG. I came across a few pages. One of them had TOG stuff. That Encyclopedia Dramatica was well destroyed because of the owners, what have you. But anyway, it's gone. But I remember coming across it, and so instead of coming at TOG like a CC member, YouTuber, I came at him as a wife, someone who was married for a few years. So I did send him a letter. That was, I don't know if that was rumor that got passed around, but I did send him a letter explaining like how with the fluke dog situation, where I was and things like that. And I did tell him, like, if I ever catch you doing this fucking crap again, I have your info. I will drag your ass to court. No joke. Because I told him
Fucking
if
A.
yeah, no, because what he did, it just, and I've tried a few years to talk to the man about the situation. I really have, because at the time he was claiming to be a Christian father, and that's what really boiled my blood. Because I've even tried to reach out to him on Facebook personally. I've never doxed the man, but I told him, it was like, hey, if I had the information due now back then, your ass would have been toast. If you ever do this again, I will drag you to court personally myself. Don't ever let me catch you doing this fucking shit again. He went to Hobbs. Hobbs made a spurg out video on me, nearly giving himself a heart attack that was in his comment section. And there was a few people commenting. Ponder Sprocket was one of them, and to her credit, because she looks at things thoroughly, and I like Ponder. She does good content, and I like her artwork. I've actually had good talks with Ponder. But she was commenting, and she saw that I was deteriorating. My responses kept getting worse and worse and worse. And they were. I was fucking pissed. So, but he went and spurred out to Hobbs, and then disappeared for a few months. And then I think he pokes his head in every now and then, but that was just one situation where it was a really bad situation, a real serious situation, that nobody knew how to deal with properly. And when me and a few others tried to step in, we all got shat on. And it's just like, I don't understand what this is. This is not normal. Let me respond to the chat here, because I'm like,
Yeah,
are you two
it's
fighting?
pretty fucking lame.
Yeah.
Me and Bourg?
Oh, no, it's Omega Chambers. If you right click on Dark Scythe icon and change the volume. Oh, I already have that figured out. I ended up leaving the CC not too long ago. I do remember. Yeah, that's from. I do remember you telling me that, Omega. Angel Manzano, I heard that Ski was doxxed and had to delete his channel because of it. See, people are scumbags when they dox. Fucking hell, man. Quit that shit. Especially now.
Yeah, that's just taking it too far. The only time I would say it is a good idea to dox someone is if they are most definitely like a pedophile or something.
Well,
In those cases, I can kind of see it.
but here's the thing: you gotta be careful. Like for me, I'd not even dox pedos, and the reason why, because you do not know who they live with, and you do not know if the family members are aware of their shit, and you do not know how crazy or how bad or how far they're going to take it. So if you ever do get info and of a pedophile,
Oh yeah,
and they're not registered or whatnot, take it to the police because you do not know who's staying with them at that time. Now, if they're already registered and they're convicted and there's public info out there on the registries and they are doing stupid shit, yeah, spread that around. Let people know, hey, this is a convicted pedophile. Stay away from him. Report him to the cops to areas he's registered in. Yeah, then do that. But otherwise, yeah, don't.
yeah. Like
Go ahead.
I'm not saying I would dox a pedophile. I'm just saying, you know, when I see other people do it, kind of can't feel bad for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it just I don't have any. Oh God, that situation in itself, because I've dealt with a couple situations like that before. It is so you just feel dirty afterward. It's like, can you just go back to your hole, please? Please go find a hole and stay in it. Don't come back out.
Right.
Ugh. Let's see what else have we got in
Yeah.
the chat. Howdy. It's sad when people leave the internet swiftly. Things happen, but sometimes people feel more secure off the internet. I don't blame them, and that is true. People have left because they've had enough, or because it just wasn't worth the hassle. Bunch of pseudo-intellectuals. The death bell of commentaries. That was when I should have stayed away from commentaries. Bop grew to a very large size, and then as I don't know what happened, because that channel just kind of died out. It's gotten quiet. There's every once in a while they'll spit something out, and I know they've
noticed
cycled
that
through
too.
members. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, yeah, I noticed that too. I don't really know what's up with that channel. Same thing with Fox and all of those other commentary groups. They all kind of died.
Yeah, and I do remember that was another thing I remember too. It being a really big fad is you had Blaze Blue comms. I think you even had something called Brain Freeze, if I have that name right. But yeah, creating groups was very, very big, and Rashitsu Rises, she was actually the start of that trend too, because she was in Blaze Blue, if I'm not mistaken, and they were supposed to do some sort of live streaming spread on one of the packs or E3 stuff that was coming out, but there was infighting, there was some dumb shit, and Blaze Blue just freaking disappeared. And then you had Bop, you had Fox, you had a few others rise up, die out, recycle, but Bop has stayed around for quite a while. It would be interesting. I try to start a group of my own, and I obviously try to join a group. It didn't work out. So, but
It's okay. It didn't work out for me either. So.
Yeah, I've noticed, because you guys retook over that channel, the Alt CC, but then it's just now sitting there like dead. There's 2 videos now, and it kind of died. Like, what happened?
Oh, that's a really long story. Basically, what happened was I don't know if you saw it. It was back when I was frequenting Vidly. I made Commentary Chronicles 4, Alt is the New Counterculture. And Dylan was like, yeah, you have a point. Do you want the alt back? Here you go. Here's the password. Do what you want. So I was like, oh, okay. Well, I'm going to take the power back. I'm going to fucking make the alt the way I wanted it to be. And then I was like, you know, I don't think we're gonna have as much of an impact as we did back then, because the Neo CC is already kind of dying anyway, and I feel like I'd rather just do it solo. I have spoken with a lot of former alt members about trying to make a new group, but everyone's kind of the only issue is the alt members that I am still friends with, they don't make content anymore, so it's kind of just like it would be kind of like just me, and then that would be pretty much it for the content creation. So that's the kind of wall I ran into, is that everyone I'm associated with, Mr. Inferno no longer makes content. Immature God, you know, he's like pretty much my best friend on the internet, and he hasn't made too much content himself, though he's trying to make more content now. I tried seeing if Cartoons wanted to join if I were to make a group. He said no, he's not interested. So yeah, that's kind of the wall I ran into. So I figured, might as well just, fly solo, I suppose.
Yeah, I just it isn't like, and I'm not asking you to dox his personal info or anything, but isn't he like still like a minor, like a teenager or whatnot?
Immature God?
Yeah. Ow! 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 Don't bite.
No, he's an adult, even though he sounds like he's 12.
He's an adult. He sounds like he's 13.
Yeah,
Hasn't hit
yeah.
puberty yet. Wow.
I know.
That's not mean.
Don't.
My husband
Yeah,
knows that's mean.
Yeah, no, I mean you're not wrong. I'm not really. I can't really explain the science behind that, but yeah, I can confirm he's definitely an adult though for sure.
Yeah, see, I always thought he was a kid, and so I don't know. He just, the way that he comes across is just like has the maturity of just a 13-year-old trying to be the edgy kid, but I haven't talked to... Go ahead.
He's just a memester.
There's memester, and then there's just... I don't know how to explain it. I really freaking don't. But I haven't spoken to him in a while, and there wasn't, like, for me, there wasn't really any reasoning with him. But yeah, here was another one. It just, I don't know. YouTube, I don't know. YouTube has really taken a toll on a lot of people because the views are getting stolen. Channels are getting shadow banned. My channel, I really believe is shadow banned. My views suck in comparison to my subs, and then I am dripping subscribers either because people are I put out a video, people leave, or people are getting unsubbed. I don't know anymore. So it's not getting fun to make.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Yeah, I remember when you first like shut up in subs. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? She went from like what like a couple hundred to thousands. Like, what the fuck happened? I know that it was like something to do with, I don't know if it was Daddy05 or is one of those people that you like. I forgot exactly how that happened.
Pretty much it was because of Daddy05 stuff I was covering, and then when I started to fight with Joy, my channel took a beating. Like, a lot of her fans left, so it was like over 100 people. And then I continued to slowly drip in the bucket for whatever freaking reason. And then just every once in a while, I'll go back up to 10 to 15 people, and then I'll fall back down again for whatever reason. And I know this Brett Kavanaugh stuff, it has a lot of people really enraged and on the fence, and I've spoken a lot about the Brett Kavanaugh stuff. Some stuff about body positivity. So I don't know if it's YouTube robbing me of people, or if people are just kind of pissed at the content at the moment and are taking off. I'm not involved in any drama. I've been keeping to my corner, so that I know there's not any reason there for people to leave. It could be just people forgot they were subbed and like, oh well, I don't like her shit anymore, and I'm at it. I don't know what it is. I really don't. I don't make money on here so much. It's not my job, but my channel really took a beating after the DO5 incident, which kind of sucks for whatever reason. And I'll go on my social blade sometimes, and I'll find over a couple thousand views just gone. You see red minus is like, why are you taking my views? I haven't deleted anything. I don't know.
Oh, that's weird.
Let's see. Night Bourg.
Well, I do notice that.
Go ahead.
Oh. Nope. Bye, birdie.
I was just responding.
Yeah. I gotcha. Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Shit.
Did it have to do with the views?
Right. I mean, I don't know if like you're shadow banned, because like it's kind of weird that way. I know that sometimes like it'll like your videos will go out to certain people's sub boxes or lists or whatever, and then certain people won't get them. I noticed I was having some issues with that about a year ago, but I don't think it's not really much of an issue anymore. Like I see the a good amount of people still watch my shit, and like the same people always come back. So I'm not sure what the issue is, but I just sometimes for some reason, especially if you're like putting out different kinds of content that you usually don't put out, or if like you change up your sort of content, YouTube will fuck you over for that. Like it's really bad with for some reason with the algorithms. I don't know if you go anywhere outside of what you usually talk about, the algorithms just fuck you over. I don't know why.
Well, like with Sinatra, I know Sinatra says he's a big anti-SJW commentator, and he talks about pro-amendment. He does streams about what's going on with Carlson and what's pretty much going on in the media. So for a while, and I don't know if his channel's still doing it, he would constantly bleed subs, and he's very much entertaining, and people very much like his stuff. So, but there was every time he uploaded a video, there was a certain number of subs that would just like drop off, and it was so freaking weird. And I don't know. Certain channels got the freaking nerf stick, and it is so frustrating. Do you know if you've noticed Markiplier, and I don't know if he was half joking, half being serious. Markiplier, one of the most popular game streaming channels, is thinking that he has to go look for a second job. Markiplier. This guy does freaking charity runs and gets like quite a few $100,000 just on a damn charity. And he does quite a few of these things. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think demonetization has a lot to do with that, which is complete bullshit. I mean, you could not say anything offensive at all, and you'll still get demonetized for some reason. Like, it's so fucking stupid.
I know that there are new rules, and it has to do with, because if you know what's going on with the EU right now, it has to do with Article 13, which I'm a little bit familiar with. Article 16, not so much. But with YouTube's trying to comply with Article 13 because it's more than likely going to pass, and what Article 13 is from the EU is it's a copyright crackdown, which means that memes can be considered copyright infringement, putting out audio that does not belong to you, and if you do not have the creative license to use, that's getting cracked down on. There's a whole lot of dumb stuff, and they're trying to protect the copyright holder, and it's a crackdown on derivative works as well. So what YouTube is now done.
So
go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just saying, so it's SOPA on steroids, basically.
Pretty much, and this is from the EU. So YouTube, so their stuff is not blocked by the EU, and the EU, if you don't know what that is, that's the European Union, and the countries like Italy, Sweden, the UK, yeah, so any country that's part of the EU, if YouTube does not comply, their services are going to be blocked by the countries who are part of the EU, so they're trying to comply right now. And right now, their new policy has duplicity. You cannot duplicate videos, or you will get demonetized. Cognitive Thought's entire channel got demonetized due to duplicity and spam, and then now they don't want videos done to death. That's literally part of their policy. V did a video on it. And then something else too is I don't know what the hell is going to happen to the channels or what's going to happen. YouTube's pretty good at separating their services, but Google Plus is shutting down as well because there is a security breach. And I guess user data or personal info of over 500,000 people got fucking leaked. Google did not tell anybody about the security bug, but decided to hide it, and now they're shutting down the service. So, my Google Plus is attached to my Gmail and my channel. Google Plus has been around for a while. I don't know how the fuck they're going to do it, because it went from Google to Google Plus, and now whatever... I don't know. I still don't get how this Google stuff runs.
Wow, that is...
Because they keep changing it.
Yeah, I mean, you really don't... You really can't know because, like you said, it's changing all the time. Like, they change it every fucking week, it seems.
Yeah, and they'll update stuff without telling you. Like,
That's ridiculous.
They're going to, like, just with Google Sync Photos. I'll give you an example. Google Sync Photos. I have it synced to my Samsung phone. If I go into my Google Sync photos on my Google Drive and I delete a photo, it used to be where I could just delete the photo on that drive and have it not touch my phone, but now they've updated it to where if I delete a photo here, it's going to wipe off the photo from my phone here. So that's one update that they did, and it's just like, why did you guys do this? And now they wanted to change. They want to change the entire creative or creator studio for YouTube. I got a notification about this the other day, and it looks completely different from what it is now. So they keep changing stuff up, and nobody can keep up anymore. But I don't know what's going to happen with this Google Plus. There's going to be a crackdown, and it just that's why people don't make content anymore, either because of the communities or because of what YouTube's been doing. So
Yeah, and unfortunately, every YouTube alternative pretty much goes to shit from my own personal experiences with them. I mean, yeah, it sucks.
yeah, no, pretty much. No, it does. But I continue to truck on, and I was at a point where I half expected to sign in and find my channel terminated for whatever freaking reason, because they started to take people out for spam. They took out Steven Talon, which he was at 3,000. He had a good 3,000 subs to him. They took out someone else, and they started just randomly remove channels on account of spam, and their channels never got returned back. So I was half scared my channel was gonna freaking disappear like the others, but it never did, thankfully enough. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah, that would be bullshit.
So, but anyway, to get back more on a fun note, that is YouTube, and that's probably why a lot of people aren't making so much content anymore. But yeah, so about the CC shit or the reminiscence. I've had the laptop I've had has been since stop. Husband's sitting here making a face at me and shaking his head. Because he knows a little bit about the CC shit. Because he knows I do YouTube and he doesn't like hearing about it. So I'm kind of like getting a stink face from him right now.
Oh.
But yeah, I've had this laptop ever since I joined the CC, which is 2011. So I still have some of my old stuff from my previous channels. And I think all I have really is my old avatar on here, which shockingly enough, I've not purged this computer enough. But how about I hear about some of your tales, like with the CC? And this is, we're just reminiscing, not starting shit. So I don't care if they're about me, like with the alt crap or things like that. So.
Oh yeah. Well, one thing I wanted to bring up, which it actually kind of goes back to we were talking about Encyclopedia Dramatica earlier. On Bourg's ED article, which unfortunately was deleted, which made me really sad because it was a really funny article. I was in it. There's a part in the article where it shows my video. Edray1488 calls me out, and the caption is a Nazbol member from Lefty Pole destroys Bourg Productions.
Well, okay, why? Okay, why?
Which was fucking hilarious.
Well, no, I actually came across that page because I'll poke around and stuff when I get bored. So, and I know some of the old places to poke around in. Why? Okay, maybe you can answer me this. He left. Why is everybody fighting with Bourg? I found a month-old video from Scarlet Otaku, like, pretty much contact cease and desist, and it's just like, what is going on? Oh, speaking of which, after you answer that, I want to show you something, and I wish to God Bourg was still here because I wanted to ask him if this was satire, but anyway, I'll let you answer the question, and I'll show you something in a little bit because it was frightening.
Oh, okay. So Bourg left the YouTube content. He deleted his vidly, he left YouTube and all that, and then he came back, which I think he's done this like 2 or 3 times now. And for some reason, he is hellbent. Well, I don't know how he feels about it anymore, but for a good while, I mean, he was hellbent on destroying me. I mean, he became he literally started A-logging. Like, he would post about me on Gab every single day. Every single time I ever upload, he will make a post about it. And I was like, dude, why are you trying to start all this shit with me? Like and then he posts on Gab. He's like, I'm too afraid to make a video on Darkseid, but if he gets arrested or institutionalized, I'll definitely make a video on him. So I was like, oh, okay. Well, I think it'd be kind of funny if I had Immature God make a video saying I got arrested, and see what he thinks of that. So Immature God did it, said I got arrested, and Bourg was like, oh, Darkseid got arrested. Guess I can make that video now. So, of course, I didn't actually get fucking arrested, but now he's making a video called "The Rise and Fall of Darkseid," and he's gonna explain to the world why I've fallen from grace.
I do know with Bourg, and like I said, just with Bourg, he always can't. We used to talk a lot or whatnot. And I liked the guy for a while, and I don't have any issues with him now. And he apologized to me on a comment section somewheres. I responded to it a few days ago, but he came across to me a little bit off. I started to do some graphic design work for him, and then stuff just kind of hit the fan to where I kind of got shit talked behind my back a little bit. I'm going, this ain't gonna do. I'm out. So, but I don't know, because like the conversations I've had with him was like, oh well, he was the destructor of the CC, and I'm going, the CC's kind of alive and well, and they pretty much destroy themselves with the stupid shit they get caught up in, and when they attract the bigger YouTube's attention, which is never a good thing for them.
Right.
When Sloth Boy
Cough Medicare.
Well, Medicare, you had Dapperton, now with Hyrule Bard. That has got to be the most dumbest shit, and that's part of the reason why the Kumite, Hyrule Bard got on the Kumite, because Dapperton was in contact with freaking Suit Yourself, and then Hyrule Bard also had contacts with Amazing Atheist and Tipster Gaming, and Tipster Gaming reached out to freaking Tonkasaw, and they talked about it on the Kumite, and I sat there watching the recorded processed version going like, what the actual crap am I watching? Why is this getting mentioned here? So, but that's like the second person to come out and con people. Yeah, no, he came out and con people, the big YouTubers, mind you. He had big YouTubers push this for him, which is never a good thing. If you're trying to con people, don't get bigger YouTubers involved. Don't do it. Don't con people in general, but
right.
But so yeah, so this entire thing blew up to where even Suit Yourself did a video on it, and it's just going like, what the fuck, because he came out and told people he had lupus. And I had a friend of mine DM me, linking me the video, and because he was in contact with Hyrule Bard, or Dustin, everybody knows what his first name is, and it's just going like, what the fuck, he's scamming people out of money? So I don't, and then I know, was it Dustin was DMing me a little while after. I'm like, dude, you're in fucking trouble. Why did you do this dumb shit? And he's supposedly gonna disappear permanently because Tipster told him it'd be a good idea, so he shut everything down and left. And I don't know, but yeah. So
yeah, that was kind of a shit show. I remember Dylan was on one of the Kumites, so I was like, whoa. A guy I know is on the Kumite. That's cool.
Are you talking about actually talking on the Kumite, or? Because I
Yeah, Dylan was actually on one of the streams, yeah.
Which
He was talking with Nate Talks to You and all those people, yeah.
I wonder if it was...
I don't remember. I just, it was about the Hyrule Bard situation, I believe.
I wonder if it was like the second one. I'll have to dig around, because he was in the chat. And I was thinking, oh, well, they're going to bring him on. So, but I think I finished watching to the end. I don't know. I'm going to have to go back and rewatch that, because I know Dylan was on the chat saying, hey, I know all about this guy. And I didn't know Nate Talks was also in contact with Hyrule Bard. And because I had floated out of the CC, I didn't know what Hyrule Bard had run several GoFundMes either. So I'm going like, he has a history of doing this shit? I don't remember any of this. So... But yeah, like I said, it's never good when the CC attracts the attention of bigger YouTubers like at all. Sloth Boy did it with Bearing with leaving his some sort of like weird ass comment on the video, and Bearing responded to it. I'm going like, oh dear God. It's like, don't do that. Stop doing that. There was another one. Was it Mr. Medicare with
Oh man.
Doodle Tones? And then there was one more. Oh, it was Dapperton with. It's either Dapperton with Sloth Boy or Dapperton with Doodle Tones. I can't remember which one, but Dapperton has also done a video, quote unquote, on the CC or a CC member, and I'm going like, you guys gotta stop attracting these big guys because you're gonna get stepped on and squashed. It don't matter what your sub count is, because if you get in the sights of these other guys, it's not gonna be a fun time for you, like at all.
Right, right, and yeah, and people told me that with Jar too, but I was like the whole time I was just like, dude, I know exactly what I'm getting into. I know I'm gonna get fucking lynched by a bunch of 12-year-olds, but at the same time, I don't care.
Yeah. Jar, I will say, is a little bit different. Like, I like Jar's content. I do. Jar isn't as vicious as the other ones, and I'm not talking bad about the other ones either. I've had talks with Barry and really haven't
Right.
really had a conversation with Dapperton, but I know a few people who talk to him or whatnot. But it's the fan base and it's the unwanted attention, because like I said, as you've noticed too, is like
Yeah.
when it comes to the CC, there's a lot of stuff they do not know how to handle. I mean, there's some stuff I don't know how to handle still, but when it comes to bigger situations, it's just they all scurry and hide. Like when Mr. Medicare goes sniffing about in their area, everybody goes on lockdown, and it's just like, stop attracting these guys to your area.
Oh yeah, I remember when the alt CC thing was first starting up and Medicare started tweeting about it. Like Doodle, he was like Doodle diapers is spurging out over the alt CC. I was like, what? Medicare is talking about the alt CC? What the fuck? I was like fanboying and everything. I'm like Medicare, my hero, is talking about something I made. No way.
Yeah, no, I saw that. That was on his We Was Kings or We Was Medicare. I remember seeing that, and I'm going
Right.
like, oh
Yeah.
dear God, why? How did they get his attention? I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing.
Yeah.
And then when Dylan was it
Oh,
Dylan?
I was.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. You had a thought there.
Oh no, I was just saying, like, I was like worried. I wasn't really worried. I was just kind of like, I don't know if like Jim is gonna like go after the alt or whatever, but if he did, that would be really fucking funny. And then like I remember when Dylan got that stupid commentary blood sports thing going. There's some guy that was pretending to be Jim trying to come on, and he was pretty convincing, but I didn't buy it for a second. I was like, guys, don't start streaming. This isn't the real Jim. Like, it's probably not the real Jim
Oh.
anyway. Like, don't start streaming until we can verify. And they're like, no, we're gonna start streaming now. And I was like, oh my god. So I kind of just sat there. Then the dude comes in, it's not Jim, and then makes everyone look like a bunch of idiots. I'm just like, guys, why'd you start streaming before you could verify? Like, that was just a shit show. That's why I never went back on there.
Yeah, if you watch Gem enough, you'll know what shows attract his attention and what places he will not go poke his nose into. If he cannot stir the pot or if he cannot get a good laugh, he will stay far away from it. Because he almost did. He was playing a video on the CC and he was poking on the alt, and then the Kumite happened, and so that caused attention, and he started to poke around there a little bit more, and then a little after, his Twitter got suspended. So, and he came back with, you stay down. So, but no, he almost started to go poke into your guys until Tonka Saw and Failure and them really exploded in views and attention. Jim these days pokes around the Ralph Retort or the Kill Stream. He's on there quite a bit. He doesn't hang around Andy Worski or the Kumite
Yeah.
anymore. So, but yeah, he's, if you want to go see
Oh, thank
him,
God. I never liked Andy Worski.
I see. I don't know what is going on with any of stuff, because like I have pulled back even out of the anti-SJW stuff, because every time I poke my nose in, there's landmines going off somewhere, and it just, shit has gone to hell. Now there's certain people that you don't see really in the drama. People like Sinatra Says, the Politipod, your boy Pat, There's people who have slowly like pushed others away from them or just kind of went off and do their own thing. Another one is if you know what Golf City is, the voice of Angry Pepe, AP, I forgot what his real name
Mm,
is. It's on his Twitter now. He left Golf City when I started poking my nose back in, and I'm just going like, what? But no, he's doing his own thing now. He's doing the blunt stream, and he keeps out of the drama. So there's been a couple people who have backed away, but now it's just like all this infighting, and it's so freaking weird. I was listening to the Kumite the other day, and I don't know if now there's a falling out with Failure and Tonk. I don't know. Things have gone to hell. I stay away from those servers now. I don't know. It's bad. So, but with Andy, from what I know, is he did a help on the BetterHelp video, and I thought it was good. Like I said, me poking my nose back in, hearing a little bit about the BetterHelp, it being a scam, preying on mental people or people with depression and exploiting them for money and whatnot. So I thought the video was good, but now people are kind of coming out the woodwork and saying, oh, well, you took money from BetterHelp to promote them, but you're going to turn around and call them out. So I don't really know what the full story is there now, and it's just, I know Geek Cthulhu's come back in the picture, and I don't have any issues with anybody that I'm talking about. But like I said, I don't know what's going
right.
on. There's so much infighting now. I can't even keep up like who hates who, and just like, ugh, go that way.
So true. I don't know. Like the whole anti SJW thing. It's like a whole lot of it has just become more autistic than the SJWs themselves. Like that's why, like I back in 2015, I was all about the anti SJW stuff, but then after that, I kind of separated myself from that because I just feel like it's become worse than the SJWs themselves at this point.
I I don't know. I don't think people are making videos so much on the anti-SJW stuff, and anybody who is has backed well away from this. You have people like Hunter Avalon. You used to be able to get him. I believe they got him on the Kumite one time. I know they've gotten OBS on there.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, no, the Kumite used to try
Yeah,
to
I
be.
made
Yeah. So
I made a video totally talking shit about him and Jacqueline. Time. I was honestly kind of hoping they would notice, but unfortunately, I didn't get it either of their attention. But oh well.
I I don't watch Jacqueline, but to me she's just obnoxious. In the past was a year or so, just little whispers I've heard of her because their shit was like everywhere with social repose. She was stupid.
Yeah,
Was, yeah.
she's still spurging out over that. Like she is still making videos on that guy. I'm just like, look, I get it. He cheated on you. That's horrible, and I it's happened to me in the past too, so I understand. But dude, just stop making all these videos on him. Like you're beating a dead horse. Like like it's so dumb. This stupid WrestleMania internet feud bullshit between two exes. Like I don't know. It's stupid.
Well, I will say, and I don't know how people feel about Repzion here. I mean, I don't, for the most part, I don't have any issues with him. I know that to get away from the drama and stuff, he nuked his entire Twitter. Oh, echoing. Nuked his entire Twitter, started a new one, and then he is now, I believe, full-time welding. So got a degree.
Yeah, and
Go ahead.
yeah, good on him for that. Good on him for that.
I do remember one.
I was never a.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I never really liked I never really liked Repzion that much, but he's turning his life around, it seems, because for a while he seemed like he was in a pretty dark place, but I think he's definitely turned his life around with the welding thing and all that. So I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, he was working on his degree for a while, and he had talked about how YouTube was kind of screwing him over and things like that. But I do remember him giving a very sound piece of advice, and it has stuck with me ever since I heard it. And it makes sense. Is he talks about couples, like when they get together to be YouTubers, or you have a YouTuber that gets together with somebody and they start to flaunt this person around or shove them in video, shove their face in around, get them exposed to everybody. From what Mr. Repzion said is that he hates it when people do that. And at first I'm like, well, why do you care? And then he went on to explain, it's like, you shouldn't really flaunt your relationship around because you start issues. And all the relationships I have seen that have been flaunted online, from Jacqueline to Social Repose, all the way to Armored Skeptic in June, have either had multiple issues sprung out or they have just gone to shit. Markiplier, I do know that Markiplier also makes it a practice not to flaunt his girlfriend. I knew that he was dating. I don't know if he still is, but the girlfriend he had that I was aware of at the time, he knew not to flaunt her around. I don't flaunt my husband around. He's only in 2 to 3 videos audio-wise, but I don't shove him face-wise because he doesn't want to be there. He doesn't have a Twitter. He doesn't want to associate with any of this shit, and I don't make him do it. So that was something that stuck with me that Repsion said.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's something else that YouTubers also do, and that's what Jacqueline and Social Repose did, was they literally, after she got a boob job, made out in front of the camera to piss off Onisan. It's like, you guys are fucking stupid. That was the most dumbest shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's petty as fuck. Yeah, the funny thing with me is you're talking about like flaunt, you know, husband around, and that's not a good idea to do that. I agree. I take it a step further. I was with a girl for a year and a half. During that year and a half, she didn't even know I had a YouTube channel because I just didn't think she would understand the whole thing, what I'm doing, and all that. So. Yeah, I kind of just keep the whole internet thing and real life thing completely separate, and I think that's probably for the best.
Yeah, I mean, with YouTubers that I talk with and know of, their families or their significant others really isn't aware of their YouTube channel. They know that they do it, but they don't have any like partake of it. They don't care. I mean, my husband likes my artwork and things like that, my poetry, but he doesn't care for all the drama shit, and has been telling me, he's like, hey, well, you need to back away. This is stupid. This is stressing you out. I can tell you it's doing this. I can tell because you're freaking out on me. So, and I have backed away, and I've hopefully gotten better. He's been making stink faces at me the entire night. He's making another one. They'll make me turn my laptop around. I'll do it. Uh-oh, he's starting to flash.
Uh-oh. Gonna get you banned from YouTube.
Well, okay. The thing that I want to show, I'm scared it might get me struck on YouTube. I found it on Bourg's channel, but it's still up on his channel untouched, so I'm assuming it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you're really worried about it, you can just, like, send it on Discord or whatever.
Well, no, if you go on his channel, and you type into, like, the magnifying glass, it's called Natosexual, and I don't know if that's a satire, or if that's, like, something he's serious about, and I came across it the other day. Oh, yeah, no, I stuck it in Shroud's Discord. Did you guys watch that? Love. Hey, did you watch what I stuck in that not say? Well, no, I threw it in Shroud's Discord hall, so I don't know if they watched it. But I wanted to show it, and it's probably going to scare my audience, probably chase a lot of them away. But I thought it'd be funny to show, because I don't know if this is satire, and I wanted to ask Bourg, and we didn't get to it before he left. So...
Yeah, it's like a joke video. Like, it's like a comedy skit kind of meme. Okay. I'm assuming.
I'm hoping. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up here. I'm sorry, guys. You guys can suffer with me for a little bit.
See, that video was actually really funny, honestly.
Well, I was terrified.
Kind of wish he'd stick to videos like that.
Yeah.
What?
Well, yeah, no. I don't know, because I don't know. I couldn't tell if this was satire or not, and I was scared. So, hold on. I'm gonna flip over to like.
Yeah. No. It's definitely him fucking around.
Okay, so that makes it even me feel a little bit better about playing it here. Let me reposition it. because I'm like, oh, I was like, I didn't want to shit all over it if this was something like serious, because then that would get awkward.
Yeah.
Ah, wasn't supposed. Okay, that's supposed to lock in place. Okay, so like I said, I was terrified of when this played. I don't know what this is about. I thought it was going to be a nature documentary when I first started to watch it. So, just like, oh, okay, so you want a nature thing.
Right.
Let me respond to the chat here a little bit because I've been kind of ignoring them. Let's see, Zeo Gold, I've seen Bourg's recent videos looking like he's becoming a lol cow. I've seen a lot of shit on him. Yeah. Sloth Boy's an idiot. I think he doesn't know how to logic very good, just from what I've seen. I don't know if he's gotten better. I haven't poked in his corner of the woods for quite some time. Fitness Dammy, the commentary community is still bitter at me for things I did years ago, and usually I'm trying to be nice to them. Yeah, I can go around a couple of the members and spook the crap out of them. Like, that's not a joke. That's something with the CCs, they hold grudges, and they don't let shit die. They never let stuff die. Andrew Parker, hey Kayla, I meant to come on.
That's true.
Yeah. Come on a bit having stomach problems to deal with. Oh, okay, that's good. Well, hopefully here's to it going up and up there for you, Andrew. Fitness Dammy, the funniest things that ever happened to the commentary community is that this big user went after... What? It's not that this big users went after them. It's Rashitsu... friend zoning every guy in there. Yeah, there are a lot of guys who were trying to get with Rashitsu or try to flirt with her, and she kind of said no. Zeo Gold, no bullshit, has become worse than the SJWs. I haven't watched his stuff. I actually unsubbed from him after the freaking... when he cried wolf about getting doxxed. There's some other bullshit he did that caused me to unsub. I don't watch him anymore. I don't even follow him. Fitness Dammy, couples who flaunt their relationship tend to be insecure about it. Yeah, pretty much. I could go on about Armored Skeptic and June, but I'm not gonna do that shit. There's stuff that I've learned about those two because they flaunt their shit around so fucking much that it disgusts me. So, but anyway, let's move on to the video. You stop shaking your head at me. Oh my god, this shit weirded me out so much.
Yeah, it's honestly something you'd see in South Park, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it is. Like making fun of the environmentalists, or the PETA people, or the vegans, or the ecosexual people. Yeah, no, I just... Dude, I skipped to this part by accident. I'm going like, what the fuck am I watching? He just looks like he's high.
You know, the thing about Bourg is, honestly, he probably should smoke some of the devil's lettuce, because he really needs to chill out sometimes.
Well, like, what did he do here before doing this video? I mean...
He might have tripped on some acid, I don't know. I don't know what he's in.
I was literally terrified.
Look at those titties!
This is so fucking weird, brah.
You know, he always talks about like how he could never find a woman or whatever. I feel like this is part of the reason.
I screwed all your trees, you dumb redneck son of a bitch. I'm gonna have your tree, babies.
I mean, I guess him calling every woman he doesn't like a dish rag whore doesn't help, but...
What? He calls them a what?
Dish rag whores.
What the fuck? I've never heard that before.
Oh, he didn't start it till recently. He's been really, like, losing it. Like, every time, like, a black person criticizes him, he'll just scream racial slurs at him, and that'll be the end of it.
I know that he'll throw racial slurs around. Like, I'm not gonna say what he calls sloth boy, but jeez, I know that I thought,
Yeah, like.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, I'm fine with jokes. Like, if you're just joking, that's one thing. But I don't think he's joking. Like, just from the way he talks. Like, I had an argument with him about him wanting to resegregate America or whatever. And he was just like, yeah, well, maybe if we finally resegregate America, the blacks will get off their lazy asses and actually start working and stuff. I'm just like, dude, oh my god. Like, you can't be serious right now.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah, like, he's, like... yeah.
I haven't really had any recent talks with him about anything political of sorts. Like, he'll respond to me on Gab every now and then.
Don't do it.
But I do know that he told me he was MGTOW a while back when we were talking a lot, so...
Well, in my video that I'm working on about him, because, you know, he's working on a video about me, you know, WrestleMania, I call him an incel, and I think that's a pretty accurate description of how he is at this point.
I've seen some of his old conservative videos where he talks about if... I've had these conversations before where he talks about if you refurbish like an old barn or whatnot and you live off the land. It was a weird way of living. And then he had a video, I think it was on his Vidly, his old YouTube channel, about eating lard. It had something to do with lard and consuming it.
That became a great meme. Yeah, that kind of became a meme, actually.
And so I was just, like, kind of confused, because, like, you don't eat lard, you can make soap out of it, but you don't, like, eat the stuff. That stuff that you don't really want in your body, or so much on your meat if you want a good cut. So I was really confused.
Right. He has some alternative views on things. Yeah, the whole thing about him living off the land, that kind of gave me an anarcho-primitivist vibe. I don't know if that's what he's going for, but that's the vibe it gave me. But here's the thing about Bourg. He actually is a lolcow. Like, I don't know if you've been seeing the stuff I've tweeted about him, but okay, so there. Do you know someone named Toro FA?
Yeah, she's one of my subscribers, I believe. I've seen her in my comment section. But yeah, I saw a video on her.
Okay,
from her
so
channel. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so he tried getting into her pants for a year. It was the creepiest fucking shit I've ever seen.
What?
And I mean, some of these videos were lost, but I have some of them downloaded. One of them, he was like, "Oh, I wish he would just bring her up out of nowhere. It would be a video nothing to do with her, nothing to do with her at all. He would just randomly bring her up and be like, "Oh, I wish I could get a date with Toro FA," and just weird shit like that. And then the creepiest it got was this video on Kainu, where he says that hopefully Kainu doesn't become the next nihilistic snake. That would make me regret not having babies with Toro FA. I was like, what did you just say?
What? And you have this stuff?
It got straight up creepy. Yes, I have it downloaded. I'm gonna use it in my video, but it just got straight up creepy. And then they had a falling out, and now he posts about her every day. It gets to the point where he's legit stalking her. And he's stalking me, too, to be fair. but he's stalking her hardcore. And he's like, oh, fuck this stupid dish rag whore. I want to kill myself because of her and all this crazy shit. I have it all screen capped too, and I'm going to use it in the video. He's losing his mind.
And I'm going like, what the fuck is that shit about?
Yeah, I'm legit worried about him. I mean, he's kind of losing it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's something in his personal life that's going on, but he's losing it. Yeah. And he's the one accusing me of losing because apparently me being left wing means I'm going crazy, even though I always have been ever since I first got into politics. But yeah, like he's legit going crazy. It's kind of scary actually.
Well, with him, because I noticed like there's a lot more. Because like said, I poke around and stuff. There's a lot more people having issues with him. I don't have any personal issues with him. I remember when I pretty much like cut off ties with him because I found him like shit talking me behind my back, and this was like I said, old stuff, water underneath the bridge. Don't give a shit about it anymore. But FNGR, he goes, well, you shouldn't have tossed him out. I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna hang around people that shit talk me behind my back and then play nice to my face. I don't do that shit. That's garbage.
Right.
So I'm like,
he did that to me too, because I know you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, because like I know you. Yeah, I think there's like a delay, like a few second delay, which is why that happens. But yeah, it's fine. But fucking. I know you saw the video where I talked about he was doing that to me. He was acting like we were cool when he commented on my live streams or whatever. Then he was shit talking me behind my back on Gab, like, oh, watching a classic from Darkside back before he turned liberal. And I was like, oh hell no, I'm gonna fucking rip him for this shit if he's gonna act like he's buddy with me. He did the exact same thing to me, and that's why this is happening right now.
Well, what happened between me and Bourg was, and this was, okay, you clearly remember the alt CC shit and how I got kicked out and crap like that, so pretty much what had happened was when I had told Doodle Toads, oh hey, your shit's getting leaked in here, Ski is leaking your shit into our chat, here's the screenshots to prove what they just gave us. That turned into a bit of an issue because I heard a little bit whispers on the wind that Ryan was not happy with Ski Hound leaking that crap in there, and for some reason or another, I got into a fight with Ryan. I don't know why.
Jerry Springer.
Huh? Jerry Springer? Oh.
Yeah, like, Ski Hound and Ryan going on Jerry Springer fighting over.
Oh. Well, no, yeah. So I got into a fight with Ryan, and I did a typo. It was over a freaking stupid typo. And I believe I can still go and find the tweet where I had meant to type in how, but accidentally typed in H-O-E, ho. And so he ran with it, was like, oh, you called Ski Hound a hoe. And it's like, dude, you're taking out your bullshit on me because Ski Hound leaked your shit into another chat. So, but no, that's why he blocked me, and Bourg jumped on that, and it's like, dude, it was a fucking typo. If you use your eyeballs and your reading skills, you would have seen what I was saying, and that was a typo. So that's why me and Bourg kind of followed, because he started to jump on stuff when it came to me, and people shit me, and I'm going like, I'm not dealing with this. You're not smart for stabbing your graphic designer in the back. Because I did a design or two for him, and he was...
Okay.
Going around advertising for like a pawn shop or whatnot, so it's just like right.
Yeah.
So it's like not doing this.
Yeah, so the funny thing about that is him, even if you did call him a hoe, right? I mean, Bourg, again, he's been calling every woman he doesn't like a dish rag whore. So actually, one time he told me all women are dish rag whores. So I mean, can't really say much.
I don't know. I don't know if he was trying to get back in with the CC at the time. I don't remember. I really don't. But like I said, he would jump around on some of the stuff when people started to come after me, and he jumped on my fight with Ryan. It's just like, what are you doing? It was a typo. Read what I actually put, and you're just jumping on crap for
context.
Well, yeah. I don't know. But yeah, no.
Yeah, like...
Go ahead.
Bourg is never going to be accepted in the CC. Yeah, he's never going to be accepted in the CC because you can't have a video called "I cannot stand homosexuals" and why America should be resegregated and be accepted into the CC. They don't tolerate that type of thing. Like,
Well, that's the thing.
it's not gonna happen.
Here's the biggest thing. Why? And I understand you have new members coming in. I get it. But why the ever-living fuck would you care to get accepted into that community at all? People stay away from me because of my views. I'm traditional marriage. I don't rattle people's doors. One of my mods is actually transsexual. And I have good talks with, their name is Mrs. Bodwick, and I've had good talks with them or whatnot. And they identify as a girl, so, and they're a minor. Whoa, Angel, come on, dude. But yeah, so because I've gotten to know, Mrs. Bodwig, or Pause if you prefer, I made Pause one of my mods. Mature for their age, and can have civil discussions, and know how to joke and bullshit and crap like that, so... But yeah, no,
Sure.
just with the CC, they don't know how to have a proper discussion on anything serious. Why is this in here? So,
No, not at all.
with him, with anybody trying to get accepted in, I mean, the old members aren't shit anymore. If anything, I know Hobbs was trying to come back around from what I saw of an old video. TOG's gone. Nation of Johnny K, I think, has dipped in and out real life. He looks like he's grown up some, which is kind of cool. Caden looks like he's clinging for dear life in his videos. Blaze, I know that Caden and Blaze dated at one point, and then shit fell through, and that's all I know of that, and they were trying to pick it up again. It just, the old members, just do your own thing. I have stopped... I poke my nose around in communities. I do. I'm not very popular, I'm very small, which is fine with me, because if I need to disappear, I know how to fucking disappear and keep eyes off of me, especially when I don't need to get involved in crap. But just do your own thing. Who gives a fuck if...
Right.
And that's something that it's taken me a while to learn. Because, yeah, it is nice to be part of a community. It's nice to have that network of people that could shell out your stuff, or that you can have collabs with, going, hey, you want to come on a stream? Yeah, sure. I mean, I used to be invited into a lot of streams. Cunt stream, we got invited on the Kumite a few times to hash stuff out, and other people's streams, but not so much anymore.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I used to get around, but it's not what it's cracked out to be, because you ended up getting involved in a lot of drama, as you can see going on with the Killstream, the Kumite. There's just a lot of stuff, and like I said, I have respect for Tonka. I don't really know Ralph. I like his show, though. I've watched his show. He had a good coverage of the Kavanaugh trial. That trial sucked, by the way. Or not trial. Hearing. But, yeah, it's good to have networks, but at the same time, if you're involved in drama and shit all the time, it's just not worth it. I know Bop. Bop was a really big network to shill people out. They did a lot of videos, they'd post people's content, and so that's how it worked, but there was a lot of infighting, there was a lot of dumb shit that happened, so, I don't know. I don't do community so much anymore, and I don't do groups, because it always goes to hell.
Yeah, it's same for me at this point, honestly. I think, like, you know, I'm not ruling out the idea, but as for now, I don't think it'd be the best thing. Like, I kind of am already in like my own little unofficial, I guess, community where it's like me, Cartoons, Inferno, Immature God. That's kind of like our little like unofficial community. Like, with nothing's official, but we're like, you know, we're all affiliated. We do streams together. We make videos together and all that good stuff. But it's not like it's not like set in stone, I suppose. So it's not like an official community where, yeah.
Yeah, I will say, if you want to get like a group channel off the ground, something that I have learned, and this is just with a group of live streamers, so like with the Kumite, or with the Cunt stream.
Mm-hmm.
Something I've learned is that you have, look at him like that. There's Schmeckle in them. You know, you're not one to talk. Shut up. But something that I've noticed that all of them have, and even the morning decay, that's by Optic and Broski, is they have a dedicated graphic design artist. For morning decay, it's Optic. For the cunt stream, it's Schmeckle, and then for the Kumite, I think Optic Decay still does some stuff here and there for them, but for a while it was Optic Dictate. Optic Dictate, I'm having tongue problems, did a lot of work for the Kumite at the time, so they have a dedicated graphic design artist. They have a producer. If you're going to live stream, they have a quote-unquote producer, and I know that they share stream keys, which nobody's ever getting the stream key to my channel. I don't feel comfortable with it. I don't know what's going to be flashed on the screen, and
Oh, hell no.
so it's just like, yeah, no, it's not going to happen. But that's one of the things there, and then it's just like a group of people, because like for the Kumite, is you'll hear Tonka Saw like talk to Vamp. Vamp is always in the background from what I understand, and she's the one that's changing the scenes or whatnot. Like on my OBS, I have like all the scenes, but I change all of them. I even created all of them. So that's something too to consider if you really want to get a group together. It's like, okay, well, let's make sure we're all dedicated. If we really want to get this off the ground, what are we going to talk about? So things like that. So, and that's why how the alt CC kind of fell through, is because not everybody was dedicated. And like I said, you had too many shit talkers. Me and you talked about that in the Skype call. Too many shit talkers in that group. So.
Oh, I can't say much. I was a shit talker. I was the biggest shit talker. So.
Oh, excuse me, but you actually did stuff. You did videos.
Oh well, yeah, of course, yeah. I get what you mean. Like two people that are like that were just shit talkers. Like they were like there were people that were just like almost spokespeople, and that was about all they did. Like Con Man, he was in the alt, but he didn't really do anything. Automagic Critic, he was in the alt, but he was never in the group Skype chat. He was never in the Discord. He never did a single video for the alt. He was just like there. We were just like, dude, just get the fuck out of here if you're not gonna do shit.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, there was definitely a lot of people that just, yeah.
Yeah, and I was, before I got kicked out, because I actually did do a video for the alt CC, and it had to do with the Angry MGTOW, and that's when I was using my dark avatar, or dark version of me or whatever. So but I will say, because when I got kicked out, people were kind of lucky I didn't like torch the channel, because I had password access to it, and I went through and I removed all the cover art and all my shit from it, and I was so tempted to torch it because I was so pissed. I'm like, nah, I'll just leave it alone. But yeah, no, I did try to do content for it. I even offered to do artwork for it, but I think Ski Hound at the time was doing the title cards or whatnot. And then was something I did like, but then it went stupid when Dylan took control of the alt CC. When they revamped it, I liked the look of it. Like they had the headbanner with the Tron looking stuff and the main avatar. Sorry, my torty. You guys quit walking in front of my camera. Thank you. Had like the anonymous and the computer. So I'm going, oh hey, this looks cool. Fresh start, fresh start. And then they started to go with the stupid shit, and I'm going like, I enjoyed some of the videos, but the revamp was pretty much void at that point when they started like for it to stupid shit, because they even did like a warning video when Mr. Medicare, before he set his sights on the Kumite, he started sniffing on the CC again, and the alt CC at the time, the people who were running it, released a video. It's like, okay, this is how you act when Mr. Medicare is looking around, and I'm going like, okay.
That was so lame how they did that. Like I even talked about that in my video where I was like, yeah, you know, guys, it's kind of lame that pretty much all you do now is, oh shit, Metaker is making a video on you guys. Oh shit, Dapperton is making a video on you guys. Like, how about you be the ones to make the fucking video, not you saying, "Oh shit, someone's making a video on you." Oh, fuck off! Like that honestly just pissed me off.
Yeah, and like I said, I liked the theme. I liked the way that they were doing it, like the video format. But just like the content, it's like you guys could do better stuff. You guys could go after other targets because nobody knows who the
Yeah.
fuck you are. Go after the serious shit. But
It's so so it was so mundane. Yeah, like even in my video where I was talking about it, I was like, man, I just look at the alt channel and I'm like, it's like my own Frankenstein. Like, what have I fucking created, you know?
yeah, I
But that was all in the past. I mean, I have no.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, like, I have no beef with anybody, any former alt members, with the exclusion of Bourg. Apparently, I have beef with him for some fucking stupid reason. But other than that, I don't have beef with anyone. I don't even really have any beef with too many people in the CC that I used to. Like me and Mr. A are cool, I think. Even fucking Doodle Tones, like I don't care. Like he's just doing his thing, and I don't give a shit.
I've never had an issue with Doodle Tones. I will say if I were to poke around certain members, though, again, I would get thoroughly ignored or avoided because of our last communication, which is perfectly fine because after that incident with Bop or whatnot and TOG disappearing for a few months, I got left alone. And that was something that I kind of noticed between the bandwagons of other people versus me, is you guys, the alt CC was the only one that actually come to my corner and start poking at me, outside of Burn the Bible, which, something else I do want to bring up here in a minute. You guys would poke at me, but anyone else, they would not come to my corner. After I really started to fight back and get really fucking mean, like people started to refer to me as a Gligar 2.0 cold and condescending version, and people started to stay the fuck away from me. But with Burn the Bible, because he started to poke at me too. What?
Gligar's and Gligar 13?
Yes.
You're nothing like him. What the fuck? Anyway, continue. That's retarded.
I don't know, but then Burn the Bible started to poke at me too. And he'll once in a while make an appearance on my channel. I haven't seen him for quite some time. I really haven't. But because I know when he first came on the scene, he had like this little avatar with this hoodie thing on, and he started to poke at people like randomly, and they started to like all just like jump on him. And then he came out as a transgender, which I don't know how real that is, but and then he started to poke at people like me and Suit Yourself, and it's just like, what are you doing? Stop doing that. Why are you poking at Suit? Because he was making all these retarded comments, and like the commentary community Wikipedia, that little thing I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
So he started to go in, and like there was editing capabilities, and I'm pretty sure they still have everyone where they could go and edit the stupid thing. So he started to go in and edit mine and put some like nasty stuff. Like anytime he goes after somebody, he will put a picture of a dildo on the person's face with a ring of stuff. That's what he does, cause I don't know. But anytime he went after, he would do these people's images. So he did a couple of mine, and I started to like screenshot what these edits, and I started responding to them like, okay, hey, who's editing this? And I'm starting to laugh. I'm like, you're retarded, because started to say that I was smoking cocaine, that I was a whore. I'm like, dude, I'm married, or whatever. So started to do a bunch of dumb
How do you smoke cocaine?
I don't know.
I need to know.
I don't know. Like, I have
That's
this
not how it works.
I think I still have the screenshots on my Twitter, but anyway, it got to a point to where he got so volatile, and I was kind of laughing because I was editing it, and I was screen capping what my edit were, and then I'd put a screen cap of his edit. So it got to the point to where whoever runs that Wikipedia IP banned him, and then I went in because I got tired of the crap. I went in and I broke my profile. There is a way to break your profile. I went in and broke mine. You cannot edit mine. You cannot find mine. Because I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm not dealing with this. Because when you go and edit them, The way that they have it set up is they have it by name, and if you go and if you like flush everything out, which is pretty much what I did, it breaks the link. Name got flushed out, everything got flushed out because I'm like, I'm not fucking with this, so mine is officially broken. I don't know if you can actually go in and make another one, if someone was really that determined to do so.
Huh.
But yeah, I found a way to break mine because I was talking, who was it, to Sketch or Omega about it, and there he goes, I can't find yours. I'm like, yeah, you can't find mine because I broke mine. Nobody can find mine. I'll be surprised if somebody does. But yeah, that Wikipedia, they didn't have a whole lot on me. They just, because I heard it got vandalized at one point. Somebody went in and vandalized it because I remember they had two Wikipedias. They had the old one, and then they had the new one. And so I'm thinking, oh, well, they're refreshing stuff out. So I don't know. I heard that somebody went in and posted a bunch of nasty shit everywhere, and they had to almost torch it. So I don't know what that was about.
One of the last acts of the alt that I did with the alt was raiding the commentary database. So that might have been what you're talking about. I'm not sure, but yeah, we did raid it. We did edit a shitload of pages with a bunch of fucked up shit.
Yeah, you guys
which was pretty fucking funny.
You guys do post some fucked up shit because you would send some fucked up shit my way, and you guys finally backed off when I destroyed one of your guys' accounts. Abortion. Because he started to, like, DM me stuff, and so I went in, I'm like, okay, fucker, and got his account destroyed. It's like, don't tweet that shit at me. I'll get out my weapon stick and I'll destroy your shit. Get away. Stay away.
Oh, and you're the one that got him banned off Twitter?
I'm the one that got him because he would not stop. I'm like, okay, fucker. And I reported his stuff because it was some legit nasty stuff with children and stuff. I'm going, nope, done, bye. Oh yeah, and that's why all of them kind of backed off from me. So, but no, it was pictures of decapitated kids.
I just yikes.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna comment on that.
No, you're free to comment. Like, I'm an abuse victim, so you tweet that shit at me, I'm gonna fucking report it. And that's what I told him, because I asked him nicely, like, you need to stop before I report your stuff, because this is not okay. So, but no, what? No, go ahead and comment on it. I don't care. I thought everybody knew that I was the one because someone else was squawking about it on Twitter.
Oh yeah, I don't want to piss him off or I don't want to piss anybody off. So that's why I don't really want to comment on that.
Oh well, you can DM me. I won't read it, but you can like DM me and I'll few. But yeah, no, I thought everybody knew about that. Cause
I mean, I think I did know. I just forgot or something. I don't know.
Yeah, cause was it the other person that had like the onion? It looked like a little onion dude. It was a line art of it, black and white, and he had like a little helmet because he was squawking about it. And I retweeted him like, yeah, don't tweet that shit at me. I don't want to see it. I understand memes and jokes and shit posting and all meme and stuff, but no.
Yeah, but you were talking about burn the Bible earlier. I actually had a little thing with him. He would always come like poking in my streams and like trying to shit talk me or whatever. I was like, oh, don't even try this with me, man. Don't even fucking go there. And he just kept doing. I was like, all right. You want to play that game? We'll play that game. So I just do this stream where I just fucking shit talk him and completely take the piss out of his videos for like 30 minutes. And he was like, oh yeah, you're kind of right.
Well, I know that.
And like he even messaged me recently.
Oh.
And he even messaged me recently. He was like, hey, he was like, he actually was like thanking me. He was like, I was acting like an idiot back then. I'm glad you talked about me on that stream because it kind of made me think about what I was doing. Because I mean, he was doing crazy shit. Like he would like, I don't know if you saw it, but he made a video where he was like, man, I'm so tired of like not being able to fucking rap. I just want to take my anger out on something. So he just like takes a hammer and starts like breaking his fucking wall and shit. I mean, he was going insane. So I was just making fun of that. And he was like, oh, thank you for waking me up. I was going crazy and all that. And I was like, oh, it's no problem, man. I mean, like I said,
Well,
it's all just internet bullshit. I don't really care. Yeah.
he was going around poking at everybody. I know that. Oh, that was another person that he got in a live stream with, Miss Misa, and she's a big anti-SJW figure. She's a very sweet girl, but he got on the stream with her. It was a debate over female privilege or whatnot. But yeah, no, he started to put out some really, really messed up videos, like actually inciting. Oh, he purged his channel. Inciting violence against people, and people started to report him. And was it Suit Yourself? I can't bring it up because it's on his original freaking channel, and VidMe's gone too. I believe Suit Yourself also did a video on Burn the Bible, because Burn the Bible was also poking at Suit Yourself, and to where it kind of ticked Suit off, and I forgot what he was poking at him about, but he did a video on him. And I'm going like, oh my god.
Whoa, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because I remember typing in the comments, I'm like, Suit, he does this shit for attention. He goes around and pokes at people. So, yeah. Hopefully, I really hope he rebrands himself, or like renames himself or herself.
Yeah, he did. He made a new channel and shit, and he this video. And I was like, huh, this kind of seems like Burn the Bible. And I checked out his channel. I was like, oh shit, it is Burn the Bible. So yeah.
I know it's interesting. It's interesting to see where everybody is nowadays, and I don't know. Some of them have grown up, while others not so much. I know that something else that I learned about that I was not too pleased with, but this is kind of old hat too. Was it Smartass Burb or Super Funny Bros took off with the GoFundMe money that he was raising for Hobbs and Emmett, because I actually donated to the original GoFundMe, and I learned about this sometime later, and I guess Smartass Burb was slowly returning the money bit by bit. But I'm going like, what the fuck? Let me see, hold on, I'm trying to figure out. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it was pretty much, if you didn't hear about the situation, I don't know what the situation is now, because I was before me and Hobbs had a fallout, and I left him like a kind of an angry message, kind of not, and then just kind of screwed off. Emmett came out as gay to his parents, and his parents, I guess, started to get physical with him, and they were Christian. So,
oh, fuck.
Yeah, from what I understand, they actually struck Emmett and Hobbs, and a lot of people wanted to get him the heck out of there. Oh, there's my invite. I just want to use, how do I use, doggone it. Hold on, I'm trying to invite someone to my Discord. I'll just go through Twitter. But yeah, so they had this idea to get like this house of them and a couple other people. And so me and Hobbs are talking like, well, do you have transportation? Do you have apartment? Are there suitable jobs in the area? Blah, 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 blah. And then it just kind of cut off. So I don't know what the situation is now, and I don't know if there's a new GoFundMe going. I don't know what that... hopefully it's good, but I don't know. But yeah, Smartest Burb took from the GoFundMe, and they had to start up a new one, and I never donated to the new one. Just kind of short on money, but... Let me see. There you go. I'm gonna drop it again. There we go. That one should work. But yeah, like I said, I never got off to showing off the avatars, but I mean, with the alt stuff, because I know you guys were around for quite a while, and you guys started a lot of shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still starting shit, apparently. Like, it just happens, man.
Well, like, what is your shit with Jar? Because I watched Jar's video, and I still thought he was commentating on you. I'm going like, what? Why? And then what is your shit with Jar, man? Like, what's up with you and Jar?
I don't even know at this point. I think it's pretty much subsided now. I mean,
that's good.
I'm not... Yeah, I mean, we're not really beefing anymore. I don't think. I haven't spoken to him because don't know if that'd be a good idea. Um, but yeah, I think it's pretty much over. I mean, I still have some of his fans attacking me because a lot of them are a hive mind. Some of them are good people, and some of them are very reasonable people that have decent arguments that are worth arguing against. But most of them, you're edgy, you're a liar, you're a hypocrite. Just repeating what Jar said basically, which is pretty fucking lame in my opinion. Um, but I have had some reasonable conversations with some of his fans, like Mr. Radiance and people like that. I've had some pretty decent convos, but a lot of them are just lost. But yeah, that's pretty much over with now. I'm just focusing on my own thing, I guess.
Well, no, that's good. I was just curious because I saw you two fighting. I'm like, well, I watch you two, and I like you two, and I've squashed my shit with you two. So it's like, why are you fighting? What is going on? Stop fighting.
I think it was mainly I didn't like. I haven't liked what Jar's been doing lately. Like I didn't like how he was being. Yeah, Angel, like with you. But yeah, I didn't like how he was being basically an A-log. He's making A-log tier videos like, oh, the FNAF fan base, oh, the Rick and Morty fan base. Wow, like so original and all that. So that was my main beef with them, and he did in his video say, yeah, you know what, Dark Scythe, I do somewhat agree with you, and I'll try to be more original from here on out. So I am glad that he took my criticism into consideration and didn't just completely write me off.
Well, I
because a lot of his content hasn't really been original, in my opinion.
Yeah, when it comes to like the community stuff, like with FNAF stuff, so I watch his more political videos or when it's on T-Moss Boss, or if it catches my eye, I'll watch it by him. Like I said, I enjoy his content, and the fact that he's way younger than I am, because when I was talking to him, he was about like 18 to 19. He had freaking collab with freaking Tree of Logic. And that lady is fucking huge, and so he's been really successful, and he's got a really good, dedicated artist to him too. And I'm just going like, holy crap, man, you're doing something right. So I've liked his stuff. When it comes to like commentating on the fandoms, I know a lot of people jump on that for relevancy, and it just, like I said, YouTube is hard, so he's probably feeling the brush of YouTube's stupid. I don't jump on a lot of those trends because they're just, number one, they're boring to me, number two, they're exhausting, and number three, I feel like it'll like clutter up my channel with trash. My fans, like, I know a few of them by name, like I can identify them, but a majority of the people that follow me hate it when I get involved into drama. Like, I've had people leave, I've had people, like, I have found comments on, videos by other anti-SJW people like, well, I used to follow Chambers, but she wouldn't quit, and she kept getting worse and worse, and this was during like the DO5 and Joy stuff, and yeah, so hopefully I've gotten better, but like my problem now is that I've stuck myself in a corner because, like I said, anytime I go to poke my nose in, there's fucking landmines going off somewhere, and now there's more infighting than ever, and I can't really wrap my hand around it. I like everybody involved, but it's just like, I'm gonna go back to my corner. Tried asking a question the other day, and I got told to mind my business. Fair enough. And I'm like going, okay, didn't mean to offend. I'll mind my business. And I went back in my corner.
My fans are the complete... My fans are the complete polar opposite. When I get into beef with somebody, they get fucking horny over it. Like, they are like, yes! Yeah, Darkseid, you beef with that person, yeah! Like, I don't know what it is, but man, they love it.
Mine don't. I've even had some subs leave me because when like more of the political stuff comes out, like in the news, and like I can actually relate to it and talk about it from a personal standpoint that makes sense, I'll jump on that, like with the Kavanaugh stuff, because that was horrendous. So I'll jump on that, but I've had other subs tell me like, "Well, I used to watch you, but I want to learn about you. I don't care about the political shit. I don't want to hear about the political shit." So it's like, okay, I do more videos about me, like the
Yeah.
Ramblers, and then people leave, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you
Yeah.
people want. Like I did a video, gave you
Yeah,
my
like
audience, and more people left. I'm like, okay, I give up.
yeah, you really can't please everybody. That's it. Like my thing. I was making political videos for a while, and people were like, Dark Scythe. Like, I'm not saying I disagree with your political views or anything. Like, I actually like political views. I just, I want more of the classic Dark Scythe. I don't really want every video to be about politics. No, I took that in consideration. So now I kind of make it a mixture. Like, hey, I'll make a political video here, and then make a more classic style video here, and I kind of balance it out. And I think my fans are pretty satisfied with how I've handled it.
Well,
So
see, that's the
that's
thing. That's the thing with my channel. I don't know who my fans are because I had so many people like jump on my channel because of the DO5 stuff, and then a lot of them were Joy's fans who have since left. Some of them came back, some of them didn't. But left, and then I don't know who my people are anymore. Because I put out speed paints, I'll get liked on that, but then I'll have people leave. I'll put out poem videos, which was originally one of the themes of my channel. I'll have people like it, and then I'll have others leave. Political, others like it, people leave. So it's the same pattern no matter what the fuck I put out. And then YouTube, being the ultimate douche, will demonetize certain videos of mine, like my stream on Brett Kavanaugh, abortion, and some other things, demonetized. It pretty much got put up for manual review to where I cannot make money off of that stream. And then there's another one where I talk about sexy women in the media, because if you've noticed with like comic book female characters, they are making them incredibly ugly. Like if you've seen the remake of Black Cat, and I grew up with the 90s version of Spider-Man, so I'm familiar with Black Cat and how she's supposed to look and behave. Just from the cartoon, I don't touch the comics
right.
because there's too many jumping around. What is that on the wall? Give me 1 sec here.
Very good.
Anyway, sorry about that. I have cats and there's a bug. Anyway, but yeah, like I said, so I'm familiar with how a lot of these female characters are supposed to look, but now they're basing them off of the illustrators. Like the recent remake of Black Cat is based off of her current illustrator, which is kind of ugly because her chin, the face does not fit the costume, and the costume's kind of weird. You still there?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's like
So that stream got
I
demonetized.
don't even really. Yeah, that's pretty fucking lame. I don't even get to monetize my shit until I get to 1 subs, which I will pretty soon, luckily. So
Yeah. YouTube's gonna. I think it's going to go to a point where I have paid subscriptions. I really freaking do. Because I keep getting advertisements. Oh, well, for a 6-month subscription, you can get videos ad-free. Or for this certain month subscription, you can listen to your videos offline. Or you can listen to your music videos offline, da-da-da-da. And I was talking about this with someone the other day. And it's gotten to the point to where now people are getting flagged left and right, demonetized left and right. Ben the Trusted Flagger is now blocking people. He has Suit Yourself blocked. So Suit was never able to recover from his shit. I don't know. It's going to get to the point to where we have to pay to keep channels. I'm calling it. I've been calling it for a while. I've been seeing it. And especially with Google's latest security breach. Oh yeah, that's gonna really hurt them.
yeah, definitely.
But yeah, did you have any last thoughts? I forgot to show off something. But yeah, any last thoughts? I don't about like with the CC, the alt CC stuff with me and.
Yeah, just like it's pretty interesting how everything turned out and how everyone kind of went their separate ways, and like there's like kind of like fractures within. There's like there's certain former alt members that huddle together, and then other former alt members are kind of just like doing their own thing, not really affiliated with any of the other former alt members.
Yeah,
So it's just pretty interesting to see how it all turned out.
yeah, and I noticed that too. Like a lot of people, kind of died out or whatnot. Like, real life does get in the way. Like I said, with where is it at? Loudon Styles or Nation of Johnny K. His channel kind of died out. Caden is, I think he was trying to do game reviews or something of that nature. And then kind of went quiet, and then TOG tried to poke his nose back in with game reviews and things like that. He tried to actually, and I have pictures of my old avatar on the screen here. I meant to flip through those freaking things earlier, but he tried to do a full blast atheist channel to where he was going to go through and debunk the Bible. And granted, this was after he got divorced, because he was Christian when he was married, and then he turned to atheist when he was divorced. So, not my business, not my place. I'm not going to poke at it, but yeah, he tried to get an atheist channel off the ground, but that very quickly died. Because a lot the skeptic community and the atheist community, or the anti-Shajeb community, used to be combined back then and just known as the atheist community, and they would go and shit all over the religious people, and that became a dying trend. But yeah, so pretty much this is like the old avatar that I have. That was for a screen.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, no, like I said, I was digging through stuff the other day. I'm like, I still have these on my computer. So these are all hand
That's crazy.
Oh yeah. So this character was never done for the CC, or she wasn't created specifically for the CC. She's from a story. Yeah, she looks like me. There's a reason for that. But oh, this was actually a fan art piece. This was done, and I don't know what happened to her name was Lady Objection. Lady could freaking draw. I loved her artwork. She had a few pieces laying around. But she disappeared a while back, and I don't know if there was issues with Lady Objection. She used to have a Birdo avatar, and she used to be really freaking funny. And she was helping me with some of the Fluke Dog stuff too. Her and another user by the name of Testament Axel. He's no longer around. But yeah, she drew this for me. She wanted something to draw, so I'm like, hey, try drawing my character, and she was meant to, I think she was supposed to color it or whatnot, but she never did, and she kind of disappeared, so hopefully she's okay.
Oh damn.
Oh yeah, like I said, this is her style, so she has like that anime kind of cutesy style, but it's also very detailed, intricate, like the wrinkles and stuff, so she could draw really well. I tried to track down her DeviantArt a little while back, and she blew off the face of the map, and it was weird. So hopefully nothing happened, because she used to talk with Hobbs, and the weird one, he used to be around, or Charkdabond, and so I don't know. There's some that have disappeared that I really wish didn't. But you know, it is what it is.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, it happens. I almost completely quit video making altogether because I got so sick of my shit getting striked. Then I got, banned off of Vidly, and then I was like, well, what the fuck? Nobody wants me around. Apparently I'm too fucking offensive, so... I guess I'm just gonna fucking, throw in the towel. But then, my strikes expired on YouTube, and I was like, well, I guess I'll give it one last shot. It's been going really well, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's a type of community too, and okay, I don't want to say community but the type of people that you attract to your channel, or the type of stuff that you do, because yeah, if you try to hover on the CC and you try to track them to your shit, yeah, they're good. Or the people who are easily spurred out over stupid shit, yeah, you're gonna get your crap flagged. I'm actually surprised that my channel never got flagged out of existence, because I had people try to flag me before but really didn't succeed, so I don't know, my channel has this weird...
The only reason...
Good.
Yeah, the only reason I survived and didn't get terminated was because whenever I got my second strike, I just privated all my shit. I was like, yeah, I'm not fucking with that. I'm just gonna have it all on private, upload somewhere else because I'm not gonna let 4 years of work go down the drain because some fucking spurg doesn't like me, you know. So that's why as soon as that second strike happens, all of it's privated, and that's the end of it until they expire. That's how I curtail that.
Yeah, and that's what that's a tactic people use. Like when they're strike, they will shut everything down and they will go somewhere else for 2 to 3 months at least until one strike disappears. I know for me, I've never gotten a strike on my channel before. I never have. So I'm actually quite surprised that I haven't, because there's some videos that I've put up, whether they be guest or political, that because of YouTube's term of service could have been struck, but never did. I know for me, I
Well,
almost nuked my channel, like, because I was so fucking depressed with what was going on. I had a fallout with a few associates of mine or online acquaintances, and I had found out something else of a person I was talking to, and I almost went and nuked fucking everything. I privated my channel for a little bit, and then unprivated it.
right.
Hi, buddy.
Yeah, sometimes you got to do that. And the stupid thing about YouTube terms of service is they're so vague. It could really be interpreted into anything. Like, I mean, it's so dumb. Like, and they purposely do that too, so that, you know, they can get away with taking down whatever, and they'll say, "Hey, you broke our terms of service," even though they're so vague. Like,
well, something too,
like harassment and bullying, for instance.
yeah, something too is YouTube's system is so broken that the people who are just joking around, they get flagged, but the stuff that legitimately needs to get flagged or removed, it stays on there no matter how many reports you put in. Take, for example, shortly after the DO5, you had a bunch of children channels get discovered, or YouTube finally started to do something about them when they had been there for about 1 to 2 years. And because I found this video, I found one of these videos, and I thought it was a joke, satire video. So I think I liked it and said something on it, going, "Oh, wow, this is messed up. You guys are such trolls, blah, 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 blah." And then when it came out that this was a bunch of grooming channels, or what they believed to be grooming channels, using Disney characters to do all sorts of messed up crap and tuning it to kids, I'm going like, oh my god, I accidentally came across one of these fucking things a while back. So YouTube started to crack down on that. To where
Whoa, on YouTube?
Huh?
This happened on YouTube. That's crazy.
Oh, you're talking? Yeah. Oh, yeah. The grooming channels. Oh, buddy, there's probably still channels that have not been nixed yet. And then there's been more and more reports of YouTubers coming out as pedos. Like, I'm not kidding. There was a recent one where he ran a kids channel, and he now has charges of predatory behavior against minor girls on him now. So,
fuck.
Oh yeah, it's YouTubers gone crazy. So, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's so fucked up.
So now YouTube, I think, is now in full, like, aggression mode and trying to crack down on the spam, trying to fall in line with Article 13 and 16, trying to just clean up their shit and whack anybody that made them look bad. So,
yeah, hopefully.
go ahead.
I was just saying, hopefully it doesn't get too bad.
I don't know. Like I said, at this point, I think it's going to get to the point of paid subscriptions, where you're really going to see who's going to stick around and who's going to go when you have to pay to put something on, or you have to pay to do anything worthwhile with your channel. I really think it's going to go that route.
Like pay to upload, you mean?
Yeah, I seriously think that the way that YouTube's going, because they're already offering you paid subscriptions, 6 months, to either watch TV, to have no ads on your video, or to listen to your music or videos offline. So yeah, no,
YouTube Red thing.
Yeah, so I think it's gonna get to a point to where they're going to, and like I said, this is me hypothesizing, tinfoiling, if you will, is because of all the shit that's happened.
Sure.
I think they're going to go shut down normal YouTube and go with everybody having to pay month to month just to be able to maintain a channel properly as we do now. That's what I think. I could be completely wrong. It could go completely different, but I have a feeling it's gonna go that route because they keep pushing paid this, paid subscription that, and killing the content creators. I mean, the fact that Markiplier
Yeah, well,
yeah, go ahead. Hi, buddy.
I was just saying, you bringing all this to my attention has made me think, maybe I should kind of find some alternative site, maybe BitChute. I have a BitChute. Maybe I'll use that. I'm not sure, but maybe find something, just like have a backup plan to like be like announce like, hey everybody, I have this in case things go south on here or something. Since you've been telling me all this, that's kind of made me considering doing that, like just chilling for my BitChute or whatever in case things go south.
Something I will tell you about BitChute is you can look up how to do it because I forgot it's been so long. Is you can link your BitChute to your YouTube account, so when you upload a video to your YouTube, it'll upload an hour later to your BitChute because like all my streams that like even this stream is going to end up on my BitChute because my BitChute is connected to my YouTube. So that's something too that you want to look into. And this is why.
Oh yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah. So, and this is also something why that bothered me about the CC is because when important shit like this happened, nobody knew what the fuck was going on. Because everybody was in their fucking bubbles and the stupid drama shit over DeviantArt or Pokemon lists or whatever the fuck stupid shit was
and
going on.
homonym, strawman.
Yeah, it's just like you guys do not know what's going on with the platform. What is going on? There's legit people you need to worry about. That's why, because like I got barked at when I'm like, why don't you guys talk about more important shit? And it was during a stream and I got wind up going, okay guys, whatever. And I've told people this is why this community Go ahead. Nope, go ahead.
I was gonna say that was kind of one of my criticisms of Jar, that he was focusing on stupid shit like fan bases and all that. I'm like, how about we talk about important stuff, And then he was like, well, why don't you talk about important stuff? And I was like, I do. At least I tried to, but then my fans aren't really too lukewarm to the political videos. But I said, hey, but I guess you somewhat have a point, so I'll try to do more videos that even though my fans aren't too crazy about it, but whatever.
Something I will
say, yeah, go ahead.
Something I will say, it's a balance, because something I've noticed, if you stick your head in the political shit all the damn time, you're gonna end up depressed. You're gonna end up depressing your viewers and subs. For some people are going to leave. I have stopped watching channels simply because of the fact that all their content was nothing but political bullshit, incident after incident after incident. So don't.
Right.
I'm not the best one for advice when it comes to YouTube because my channel, obviously, it's kind of choked, it's bottlenecked right now, and I'm dripping people. But it is a balance, you have to find it. Talk about political stuff, do fun stuff that your audience likes. Like that. Yeah, this is why I also started streaming, to interact more with my audience, and to go, hey, you can respond to me live instead of just watching a recorded video and go, well, I don't like what you said here, maybe you could have brought this up. I know, it's just something, and that's part of getting to know your audience too, which I don't know my audience, which, yeah, but you get my point. Chat.
Totally, yeah, and that's why I try to find a balance and, make sure I'm making something for everyone to enjoy, because there are like different there are different factions within my fan base. There's the people that are more into the political shit, and there's people that are more into the fun stuff. So I try to give something for both of them. I try to keep them both pleased, and I think I've done a pretty good job at that.
Yeah, mine, I'll try to do some speed paints, I'll try to do poetry. My channel, like I said, it's off the wall and weird. It doesn't really fit to anywhere, especially with the look of it. You can't stick it anywhere and not have it stick out. So, I don't know. I don't fit in anywhere, which is fine. But it also serves as a detriment because I can't network properly. And the people that I do attract from the fandoms quickly leave when they find out, oh, well, she doesn't accept this, so she doesn't accept that, and they're gone. So, something I've noticed about the art communities is they're more liberal. They're more left-leaning, and the reason why I say that because even the very much accomplished artist I follow, Lackadaisy Tracy, I bought a Chef I love her comic book, but she's very left-leaning. I follow her comic Twitter online, and she'll tweet some stuff, and I won't poke at it, and she'll barely like touch the political stuff with this account. But like when she does, I'll kind of go, okay. I still like her stuff. I'll still buy her stuff, whatnot. But it just that's something I've noticed is they're more to the left, and it's just like, yeah, I'm not gonna fit in here. Or they're kids.
Yeah, and that's and that's one thing that does irritate me about the whole thing is like, you know, when people cut off friendships because of political differences, that's just so dumb. Like, I have, you know, yeah, I'm left-wing, but I have conservative friends, I have libertarian friends, I have Republican friends, I have plenty of people I disagree with. We're still friends. Like, I don't, you know, and yeah, we do have conversations, we do debate about topics and stuff, but it doesn't ruin our friendship. But it really does depress me when people are like, hey, you know, you're kind of a fucking libtard. I don't like you, and I don't want to be friends with you. That kind of depresses me because it's like, you know, you could still be friends with someone and disagree with them on politics, you know.
Whoa.
Hey.
Hey, whatever you have in the background, cut it.
Hey!
Yeah,
I hear, yeah, I hear aliens communicating with me.
Yeah. Damn it, I'm gonna have to mute you. I don't know what is going on in the background, but maybe your mic is too close to something?
It was your video.
Oh, okay. Yay.
No, it was your video.
Okay.
I had to pause it. I didn't know that.
Oh, no, you're fine.
But hi, YouTube. Remember me? Hi, YouTube. Oh, keep going.
Kill the feed. Kill the, But yeah, no, and that is true enough. I lost my train of thought here. Oh yeah, with the kids. Dammy.
Yeah? Oh, that's my phone. I'll turn it off. Okay, keep going.
But yeah, that's something that with the I'm gonna mute you.
I'll turn it off. Keep going.
Okay. Looks like it stopped. Cool. But that's something I've noticed with the art community
Good.
too.
That was...
Is especially with the kids, because I commentated on a 15-year-old, and I was not mean, but she was talking about vent pieces, which I do online, and then not harassing or chasing people out of the community that just leave them alone. And I'm going, no. You're still 15, you're 14. I was very nice in my video. I'm like, okay, these are the people that you need to chase out. These are the people you stay away from. And vent pieces, you can't just put them up and expect people to like them or be nice to them, because you're there to find out whether or not other people can relate to you. But some people are going to troll. Some people go on the internet to bullshit and have a good time. They don't want to see vent pieces, and you have to deal with that reality. Most people are going to go, oh, well, they're emo, they're depressed, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm going to go find something that's fun. So, that's just one example. I was a kid, so I run into that, too.
Yeah, it's always good to try to give them advice so they could grow up.
Yeah, I never got a response. I only got like 100-something views on it, but they never responded to me, and it was, so, I don't know. I don't know if the person ever saw the video. But,
Interesting.
what you doing, Danny? Are you knocking around something, or?
I'm lying on my bed, just clicking on my computer, but you seem to be really in your conversation. I felt if I said anything that would be rude of me to interrupt.
He's beating off. Don't
No, I would never do that in front of a lady, asshole.
I don't know, man.
Never in front of a lady.
I think he might be I think we might have a Harvey Weinstein in the chat. I don't know.
Is that because I'm Jewish?
Yes.
Asshole. Whatever.
I didn't even know you were Jewish, dude. Chill.
Okay. Ethnicity-wise, yes, I'm an atheist, though. Belief-wise, but I'm respectful of others.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, I'm an atheist too. I don't. I'm kind of like, I kind of have the I don't give a attitude about it. Like, oh, do you worship the sun? Cool. Like, whatever works for you, man. You know. Fun.
Well, keep in mind the commentary community is so bitter at me.
Why?
Still, for stuff I did years ago.
What did you do years ago?
Tell them I didn't like their favorite shows and a nasty attitude, basically. Boo-hoo.
What favorite shows?
Let's see, I was not exactly the biggest fan of. I'm just gonna say it, Invader Zim. Well, these days it's more along the lines of it's a comedy, and comedy is subjective. And sorry, I just didn't think it was funny.
Yeah, that was
That's all I have to say.
That was the argument that kind of broke out over the fucking cartoon shit. I'm going like, really? Really? It was so weird.
Well, like, the whole comedy is subjective thing, like, oh, no, you lie, it's subjective? What? Like, I don't know why people point that out. Like, no fucking shit.
Well, it's not like a story or a story-based show where you can judge the story for its quality. Comedy is, like, different for everybody. I mean, I've met people who actually thought 8 Crazy Nights was funny. Now it's my brother and his friends, and they think a lot of Adam Sandler is funny, but I wouldn't judge them for it or tell them they're wrong. That's their taste. Yes, they thought 8 Crazy Nights was funny.
I liked it. I don't know if I'd find it funny again if I went back and watched it, but the first time I saw it, I thought it was hilarious. I thought the animation was good, so...
The animation is good, but it's movies like 8 Crazy Nights that would kill 2D animation. Let's be real. Like, keep in mind, a lot of 2D films, What?
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
But it's like, a lot of 2D films I liked them, but I wouldn't fault anybody for thinking they were weak. I mean, I like Treasure Planet, I like Titan AE, I thought Brother Bear was decent, but I'm not going to go around faulting anyone for thinking they weren't very good because they weren't. I mean, they're kids' films, and they're kids' films, and you can't really hold kids' films to such a high standard like a lot of people do. And
Hey, Danny, can I ask you a question?
What?
Are you a furry?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not if there are any kids films I don't like, it's the animal ones. Not because they're bad, I just don't care for animal movies.
Oh, you don't like Homeward Bound? You asshole.
Well, it's more along the lines of I don't like animal films.
But Homeward Bound is about dogs.
I'm not an animal person. Now, one of my best friends, like, how do you not like doggies? It's not that I don't like them. It's just animals don't do anything for me.
You don't like Air Bud?
Oh, absolutely not.
Wow. You have no soul.
It's rare if I like an animal film.
Yeah, the furry shit is weird. I actually had people, like, because I posted the badge on Facebook, I made it after the Metacritic stream. I'm like, nope, stay the fuck away from me. If you're part of that community, stay far away from me, please. I actually had people comment on the badge. It's like, well, not all furries that way. I'm like, I don't care. I don't want it anywhere near me. I'm good.
Do you want to know what an animal film I like is? The 1950s Animal Farm film that was actually funded by the CIA.
Animal Farm?
Oh. I hope you're not affiliated with those glow-in-the-dark fucking CIA nipples.
No, there was actually an animated Animal Farm movie from around the time of Sleeping.
Yeah, no, I saw it.
Yes, and I like it. But
that book and that movie was so fucked up.
I know, but that's probably why I like it. Like, it's like loosely supposed to be a communist Russia only on a farm. Now, my favorite moment in the whole movie is when the salesman, who's supposed to be Adolf Hitler, I guess representing Adolf Hitler, is like to the Joseph Stalin pigs. He's like, why, I would never harm any of you. I love animals. See, That is a very fucked up thing, because in reality, Adolf Hitler was one of the earliest known vegans because he loved animals so much.
I don't want to hear it. He killed his fucking dog, dude.
Yeah, out of mercy, but here's the thing. He was a vegetarian because he loved animals. Now, he was all for doing awful things to people, but he loved animals.
No. Like, he literally purposely poisoned his dog to see if his poisoning for killing himself would work.
Ah.
I did not know that.
Are you one of those people that are like Hitler was okay because he liked dogs?
No, hell no. I'm saying he's evil because he would...
You were giving me those vibes for a second. God, not one of those people.
I'm saying he's screwed up. He was all for doing awful things to people, but God forbid he would harm an animal.
Well, he did. That was his last act on Earth, but hey.
I remember learning about the Holocaust and things like that in 8th grade, but some of that stuff I didn't know, so, like, but yeah, it's still weird that you bring up, Animal Farm as your favorite movie, because that threw me for a loop. Oh,
it's one of them. Yeah.
Your feed, whatever the heck.
But Animal Farm... You know what? I'll turn my phone off. I'm just getting dinged a lot. I have friends these days. See,
you're getting dinged a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn my phone off. But see, do you want to know what the commentary community told me a lot to do was to get off my ass and go outside. Well, I lost 170 pounds, got my ass outside, exercised, made friends, and started doing that. And I'm like, hey guys, look, I listened to your criticism. Yeah, well, you're still an arrogant asshole.
Wait, you sound familiar. Is your real name Nick by any chance?
No.
Okay.
My real name is Adam, actually. Now, I basically kept it hidden from the commentary community what my real name was, and it drove them fucking crazy. And I laughed about that. I'm like, why am I not going to tell you my real name? Because the thought of you tossing and turning in the middle of the night, wondering what it is, just kind of amuses me.
What?
You kind of sound like Gligar 13 a little bit.
Are you Gligar? I was born to ask. You've never told me your real YouTube video or YouTube name. Say
hey gamers.
Me? I've told you my name. It's Adam. You have it on Facebook.
No, your YouTube channel.
No, she's asking your YouTube channel. You sound like Gligar 13.
Well, it was Ryza Taito Shiri. Don't you remember they called me Ryza Tater Salad for the longest time?
Wait. Just say something for me. Say hey gamers.
What?
Say hey gamers.
Hey gamers.
Holy shit. Sound just like him. What the fuck?
What?
You sound just like Gligar 13. Holy shit.
Wait.
I don't know what to say about that, but...
Wait a minute. Rise of Chetsuri was a second YouTube name, not a first. I remember that because you used to comment on my channel when I first had Chambers of My Heart. No, I'm not like making fun of or anything, but I'm like, I've never known your real YouTube channel name. Like, I don't care who you were. I just like, it's something I've never learned. So, but he's sitting here recognizing your voice. I'm going like,
I was never Gligar 13.
Damn. I was hoping I was talking to the meme man himself for a second.
You know, when it comes to the commentary community, I've met a lot of friends. There are two specific people I mention all the time to these people. Like, I was offered the company Hollister, Abercrombie, and how they recruit people. Well, they wanted to recruit me once because they thought I was so good looking these days. Well, I never took the job because I had a better one at the time, but I ended up being really good friends with the manager and assistant manager and the manager's husband. And I told them about my life, and the commentary community did come up. And do you want to know who I mentioned to them? Two specifically. TOG Professor and Lady Phoenix 777.
what in the world?
Do you want to know what the manager said about that?
What?
Well, they were the two who yelled at me the most. And do you want to know what the manager of Hollister said about Kristen there, Lady Phoenix?
What?
This that she must have really liked me. Yes. One girl thought Kristen really liked me. Now, why does she think that? Well, see, as you remember, back in the ancient YouTube, if you block someone, you can still comment on their page even if you block them. Well, get this. Kristen still commented on my page all the time after she blocked me and yelled she hated me all the time.
Huh.
Plus, let's also go over this. All these guys in the commentary, look, if you're a girl in that community, all the guys are going to tell you how hot and sexy you are no matter what. You know who didn't call Kristen hot and sexy? Me. I never did. Now, whatever she's doing these days, I don't care. But it sounds like, it's like this girl thought she must have really liked me for some reason. Now, I don't think that's the case. I think she's just angry and needed to place her anger on me for God knows what.
From what my experience with Lady Phoenix Angel, because I butted heads with her over the Fluke Dog stuff, she disappeared afterwards. I actually remember someone's got the feed on in the background again, and it ain't me. I have headphones in, but no, I remember Scarlet Otaku telling me that she went off the internet. Who's got the feed on?
I miss Scarlet Otaku.
Hey, I'm gonna hop off, guys. Take it easy.
Okay, see ya.
See ya, Dark.
But I miss Scarlet Otaku. She's funny. So, see ya. But I miss Scarlet Otaku. She was funny for all the wrong reasons.
I like some of her content.
Well, it's not so much her content, it's her interactions with me. Like, this is how late to the party she was. I was already started my weight loss when she started trying to flame me and join the bandwagon about me. And so basically, I was old news by that time, so there's that. And she basically came at a later time and said, yeah, well, watch. I'm going to lose weight and look like Bane from The Dark Knight Rises. She said I was on crack for that. Well, look what happened. I lost weight and I can throw people.
Yeah, you kept me up to date with your weight progress. I will say one thing. I think I'm going to wind it down here because I've been streaming, I think, for almost 3 hours now. Hate your feed. Kill the feed. They're
But
daily.
okay.
I will say one
Okay, I'll see you later.
Oh, no. Damn me. No. I'm... Okay. Whatever you have playing on the background, turn it off, because it's echoing.
I have nothing on the background. That's my... Wait, this you're hearing? That's my bed.
Must be your... Okay, no, it stopped now, whatever you were doing. Okay. But no...
I don't know what to do.
It's okay. Something, when it comes to the CC, or did, I don't know if this is true anymore, they would try to peg people as not successful or always being stuck in the hole. Like, I got told I wasn't going to go anywhere, that nobody was going to watch my stuff, blah, 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 what have you, and I got involved, and not really on purpose, but got involved in, like, some heavy shit, which kind of skyrocketed my channel, and it's not like I'm still very much a small fish, but still, nevertheless, I have the respect of some pretty big people, and that's no small feat. That's not me bragging, but
you have my respect.
Yeah.
I mean, you were the only person nice to me when it came to the commentary community, so that's why I'm nice to you now. See, how do you get respect from Adam? You treat him with respect, and he'll treat you with respect back.
Yeah, and that's true enough.
That's how it works in life. That's how it works in life.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
I mean, let's also go over this. I'm sure a lot of those boys in the commentary community wanted to sleep with you too. God, that must have been annoying. Hey, do you want to know how to get girls to talk to you? What?
No, not really. I was considered pretty much, well, looked at pretty much the Voldemort or whatnot, or people would try to make a bandwagon out of me until I fought back, and then people just kind of fucked off and left me alone. But yeah,
That's
no,
good.
I've with the CC, they try to take people as failures. Hold on. Google me too. As failures and nothing more because they pegged them, but a lot of people either went off to different places, faded away, or just went away and did their own thing. So, but yeah, I mean, golly, a lot has
You mentioned
happened.
TOG got a divorce.
Uh,
You mentioned TOG got a divorce.
yes, this was known in the CC. Don't know why, it's not my business. Not gonna poke at his shit. Divorces suck.
I've been
Um,
gone for 2 years.
yeah, you've. Golly, I can't remember the last time you even commented on my channel. Truth be told, I forgot what your YouTube channel or name was, and I've always just remembered you as Fitness Dammy. So when Darkside started to say, "Oh well,"
Well, I've had a few.
huh?
I've had a few usernames.
Yeah, but yeah, it just. I mean, if you're gonna start up a actual YouTube channel again, I wouldn't try to get back into the CC. I would just kind of like do your own thing, to be honest. Um,
I'm gonna probably do my judo and wrestling.
yeah,
I mean, look, everybody has a niche, and you want to know what I've learned about. You want to know what the problem with a lot of video makers, like the big names, even the nostalgia critic, it's that they're not really happy, so they make these videos to get validation.
no, and that's
They
fair
want.
enough.
It's not so much they want to.
Go ahead.
It's like they think, oh, you know what? I'm going to make a difference. I'm going to make a video saying these things about this issue or this movie or this show or what's going on in the world. I'm going to make a difference by saying something. In reality, no, they're not making a difference. They're just getting attention. And I think in reality, the thing is they need to, validate themselves rather than have someone on the internet validate them for them.
Yeah, a lot of people, I mean, here's the thing, when it comes to YouTube, and before Wojcicki took over and started to destroy it, I mean, it is a dream to be able to do what you love, and especially with media these days, whether it be graphic, animation, art, video making, voice acting, I mean, YouTube did open a lot of doors. There's actually people who have started on YouTube who have moved on to bigger networks or have had their shows moved on to bigger networks. Take, for example, The Annoying Orange. Used to be just YouTube exclusive, and then he went on, I believe, was it Nickelodeon? I believe it's Nickelodeon.
Cartoon Network, actually.
Cartoon Network,
No,
yeah.
Fred went to Nickelodeon. Fred went to Nickelodeon, Annoying Orange went to Cartoon Network.
That's right. And then the show that everybody freaking loves and obsesses over, pretty much, is Rick and Morty, that started off as YouTube shorts parodying Back to the Future. And then Adult Swim picked that up going, hey, can we buy this from you? And that got taken off with. Those original creators of it made a lot of freaking money from that. So like I said, YouTube opened up a lot
I'm
of
aware.
doors. Yeah, just an example, but there's so much more. But now those doors are closing, and people are suffering because of it. So.
Do you want to know the difference between, like, let's say Rick and Morty, The Annoying Orange, and Fred, as opposed to, let's say, the Nostalgia Critic or PewDiePie or someone else? The Annoying Orange, Fred, Rick and Morty, those are people acting and doing their own talent and making their own stories, where someone like the Nostalgia Critic or PewDiePie are making reviews or commentaries on someone else's work. It's like, I think the thing is, everybody is entitled to their own opinion, but that's not interesting to watch all the time. It's like, how many times can someone watch the Nostalgia Critic react to something in a movie that, in reality, while not very good, look, it's understandable the movie sucks, it's for kids.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not an excuse for it sucking. No, it's not an excuse. It just makes sense as to why it sucks. Now, people like to go over, why does the DCEU suck? Like, the DC movie suck so bad? It's like, easy. Because they have a terrible source material to go over. It's like, people are wondering, why are these so bad? It's because they're using the New 52 as the source material for these movies. Nobody liked the New 52, so why make movies out of them? I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean, that makes sense. We are actually, let's see. We, oh, don't mean to cut you off, but we are at the 3 hour mark, and I can't hog the internet forever now, so,
Well, okay, you know what? I'll be here for the live stream. It's fun to be in videos again. I'm glad to be in yours.
yeah, I'm glad you came on, and I know not everybody uses Discord or whatnot, but it's more organized, and it prevents people from raiding, so, but,
Right, yeah. But it's nice to be on YouTube again. I haven't been on in years.
yeah. The thing I will say is, like,
I told the commentary.
go ahead.
I told them to do commentaries on my judo and wrestling.
Honestly,
They won't.
no, it's not. I just do your own stuff because there is wrestling communities on here, there is fighting communities on here, there's
I know.
all sorts of communities on here. So
I know. A lot of people on Instagram love my shit.
yeah,
Like, I'm kind of okay on Instagram now, but I'm not huge. But I do have a following from a lot of martial artists.
yeah. It just
But you know what?
go ahead.
You know what? Don't hog the internet from your husband. If he wants to use it, you can go.
Yeah, our internet's kind of crap, but no, just like I said, just be you. And I honestly, at this point, I wouldn't strive for an internet job. I really wouldn't. Just if it works out, yay. If not, just continue to do your own stuff.
If there's one thing I don't want to.
What?
I don't want a job in period because I'm going to get labeled as sexually harassing for being nice to a girl.
You just gotta.
That's the world we live in.
Well, you just gotta learn to.
See if I'm nice or friendly. Trust me, I don't even talk to him. I say smile and say hi. Oh God, he's flirting now. Trust me, I don't even want a girlfriend at this point in my life because every time someone's happy in their relationship,
Ooh.
they put on weight like crazy. Yeah, I don't want to put on weight. You know how hard it was to take it off?
Well, it depends.
Now, I lost weight for that.
Yeah.
Well, I lost weight for that Sarah girl you've all heard me swoon over, but it didn't work out. And I can live with that, but I realized I should have lost weight for myself.
Yeah.
I blame Disney for teaching me that's the way to do it.
I will say this.
Keep in mind, Disney is actually...
Yeah, Disney's not realistic with a lot of stuff. I will say one thing, and then I'm gonna disconnect the room so I can shut down the stream. Is when it comes to relationships, there's a balance of changing for yourself, bettering yourself for yourself, and then learning to compromise and change for your significant other, which is very much important. You just have to learn the balance. But as I said, we are way over the 3-hour mark. So it was nice talking to you. I'm glad you came on. I usually stream every week, so
I'm just glad to be on YouTube again. I haven't talked to anybody in years. I'm hoping to catch up with a lot of people.
yeah. Well, I do wish you the best of luck. You're in my chambers, and so feel free to look around. But you have a good night, okay?
Bye, awesome friend.
See ya. Okay, so this went on a little bit longer than I anticipated, but it was good. Hopefully you guys had fun. Oh no, I don't. But yeah, this wasn't meant to like rehash up. This was just a trip down memory lane. How much stuff has changed. We could have gone over a lot of stuff, but it was a good conversation. So that was part of my origin story. But anyway, you guys have yourselves a good night, and for those of you who come across this video afterwards, there you go. So, still not getting the YouTube stuff, probably never will, don't care to at this point, I'm just here to have fun. Peace out. And